Hey, hey, everybody. Welcome to Mr. Hobbs Gamerhood. I am Jason Hobbs, your wonderful and not pedantic game master. We are playing Kalmatta Live session number 33. Very special session with a bunch of Anchorite people and other people. Like either you listen to the shows or you sing on them, I guess, from all the players here. Without further ado, let us introduce the most important folks of the game today, our players. If you want to say something about yourself and your character, go ahead. Aaron.
Yes, I am Aaron. I'm playing Baggio Gar, magic user, level 5. I'll drag along my little hench lady, Deline Sion, our friend, also a magic user.
That's exciting. So I just realized, Aaron, you're probably going to have to share your screen. You know
Okay. See if I can remember that.
All right. Colin.
Hello, I'm Colin Green, and I am playing Pike Slevrid, the Hairless Dwarf.
I thought you were going to say, and you are listening to Kalmatta.
Oh, wow, can't even, didn't even realise I was doing it.
Darren Green. I'm playing Alfred, level 4 fighter, a veteran of Kalmatta now, and still, as usual, amazed to still be alive.
As all we are. I mean, as all are we. Me too, I should say. Jeremy.
This is Jeremy, aka Froth here. I'm playing Kiki the Halfling. Kiki Halfling from Grey Wastes, and Kiki rare skin condition, and Kiki severe allergies, and Kiki massive overbite. However, Kiki intensely loyal, and Kiki seek fortune in Kalmatta.
Okay, Patrick.
Patrick, I'm playing Salim the Bold, Salim the Brave, Salim Master Thief, Salim the Lucky.
One more title, and I think he's finally made it. Tim.
TJ, I do the Melodious Miasma Meltdown, and I'm playing the Mute, so you don't have to listen to me talk.
How unfortunate. All right, it looks like Aaron has successfully brought up his screen share. Thank you very much for that, Aaron. Did I just call you Eric at first?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
All right, everyone. So as we have a new player, you guys get to listen to the introduction again. This is about the 50th time I've done the introduction, and I don't think it's gotten any better since about the 5th. But for a quick rundown, this is the island of Sindanor. It lies just off the coast of, I guess it's not off the coast, but it's an isthmus connects it to the much larger island of Kalmatta, a massive jungle, forgotten many times over many civilizations, but currently under the control of a Mibishi lord named Lord Leto and his blackguard. The conceit to the game is you've come on a boat here to Sindanor in the Plague Bay in order to search out treasures, specifically the treasure vaults of Zadabad. But as we'll quickly find out when I read this introduction, I should also pimp my boys here. Stormlord Publishing, Treasure Vaults of Zadabad. This is what the game is based off of. Honestly, people playing this would never know this except for the names. It could easily be filed off and no one would know that it's from Treasure Vaults of Zadabad. Regardless, that's probably, in my opinion, the best product that you could ever purchase if you are interested in hex crawls and old school gaming or dungeon crawl classics, because they have it for swords and wizardry and that. So we're also playing Old School Essentials, which is a rewrite of BX by Gavin Norman of Necrotic Gnome. There. Other than myself, that's all I'm pimping today. So Froth as the new person here, and the mute obviously is a new character. All the other characters have been here before, but your characters would get on a boat and you would have landed on the docks here just south of Sindanor, wandered into town, and whoa, easy cat. And a cat appears.
Roll initiative.
Well, no kidding, because she just got her. Oh, I forgot to show off what I was wearing today. I do have pants on, but I also have this sweet shirt.
Very nice.
All right.
Wearing a shirt with
$5.
your own face on it. Nice.
Well,
Looks like a medium.
what are you trying to say? It's a little tight on me? It's not that tight, you guys. Come on, man. I just weighed myself today. 186. That's pretty good for me.
That's good.
All right. Anyway, back to the introduction.
You must have heavy bones.
You do?
You must.
No, just no muscle.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
Thank you. I appreciate that. The great bronze gate of the Black Pyramid was sundered, and the head priest of Chabanel was slain. His elephantine head was carried upon 2 boar spears by courageous bearers back here to Sindanor. Your angry approach kicks up dust, and children, faces obfuscated by the tatters of linen wraps covering every inch of their bodies, scamper from the storyteller seated cross-legged on the dusty porch of the inn's boardwalk. Welcome, travelers. Welcome to Sindanor, he says, gazing up at you as you approach. Although, I mean, Tiki's probably pretty short. But oh, wait, Kiki, my bad. Anyway. Gateway to Kalmatta Island of Adventure. I can see by your faces you're confused by my story. But yes, it is true. The treasure vaults of Zadabad have been plundered. But do not fret. Vast wealth lies hidden by the growth of decades, and much of the Zadabadi lies undiscovered. Come into the inn and prepare yourselves for travel. Get a good night's rest, for it is likely your last. All right, so then the concept is, after that dire prediction, and often true, we head into the inn. So this is a section of the game where the players would hire hirelings, being man-at-arms, women-at-arms, porters, torchbearers, whatever your heart desires. If anyone wants to hire anyone, someone has to spend 5 gold pieces in order to gather these potential hirelings. I'm assuming the mute isn't hiring anyone, and nor would Kiki, but that's just a strange assumption.
No, I've only got 2 gold, so no one today.
Salim the Gracious will donate the 5.
Okay, awesome. So let's start with Patrick. Is Salim going to hire anyone?
I'm going up to Ulan again, the old man. Right.
All right, so you hired him last time?
I attempted to last time.
Oh, attempted. This time you really want him. I see.
This
All
time I'm jingling like I just came from the arcade. So.
All right.
So
the going rate is 1 gold piece a day for man-at-arms or women-at-arms, 3 gold pieces a day for 0-level demi-humans, and 5 silver pieces a day for torchbearers and porters. You can offer them whatever you'd like.
I would like to offer him 3 gold.
3 gold pieces a day?
A day.
Oh, that seems pretty good. A +2.
Okay.
So this is a reaction roll so it's a 2d6 modified by your charisma, or you can just click reaction on your character sheet.
7.
Oh, 7. So that's not quite good enough. He seems interested, but you would have to reopen negotiations with Ellen. He's got a club, dagger, and leather armor, and he seems to be repeating the same song over and over.
Damn it, old man. Come to the jungle and die for me. Okay.
What do you think the song would be that he's repeating? What's love got to do with it?
Of course. That's what I pictured. That or another one bites the dust.
Okay. Are you?
I am not going to open the negotiations again.
All right,
I
you're
will
done
be
with them?
frustrated and walk away. Yes.
All right. So let's move on to Alfred of RFED.
Okay. I can't see the name of this multicolored dot man in the middle there. Man at arms.
Adney?
Is it Adney? Yeah.
It is.
Okay. I shall offer my generous daily rate of 5 gold as usual.
It's hard to resist 5 gold a day. That's a lot.
Well, no one ever gets paid because they never come back. But
You have to pay them the first time, right?
yeah, they get the first day.
Yeah, but still 5 gold. That's a lot,
Yeah.
man. Man, sometimes I have trouble finding your guy. There it is. All right. So these dots are a pretty weak method of giving the players an idea how well equipped these characters might be, or these NPCs, I should say. Oh, wrong one. Premonition. Colin, does Pike want to hire anybody?
Yeah, that guy Margrim there, he's a veteran of the jungle, unless I'm much mistaken.
He is. He's survived a total of 4 sessions. Started as a torchbearer. All right, so what are you going to offer him?
I will offer him 3 gold pieces to join me and assist in our mission.
A day, 3 gold pieces a day.
3 gold pieces a day, sir.
All right, so that's a +2. Modified
Yes,
by your charisma.
I'm uncommonly generous for a dwarf. Oh, what have I rolled there?
A D20. You want to roll 2d6 modified by your charisma, or you can just click it on the reaction on your character sheet. Either way. All right, so you get a +2.
Straight, yeah.
That's
+2,
9.
so 9.
That works.
Ah, good man, good man.
He's like, I do like dwarves.
And the other, and I'd also like to try and get a porter just to carry some crap.
Perfect. I'm going to move over to Aaron to see if he wants to hire anyone first.
Cool. Yeah. And I'll tell that Kiki, if you're short of funds, us small folk got to look after each other. I can loan you some money to get a hireling. 3 gold a day, or if you get someone, I'll look after you.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Don't worry about
I
that.
could use somebody to help me with my torches.
Well, I'm going to get a porter, so whilst I'm there, I'll see if I can pick one up for you, and if I can't, you can maybe have a go yourself, and I'll stump you up the money. How's that sound?
So the way it works, he would have to hire him himself in order.
Okay.
It sounds great, and you know what? There's one other thing between you and me. Should I die in the jungle? I was wondering if you could make sure my possessions get to my sister Gladys.
I can do that. Dwarf's honor. Dwarf's honor. I can certainly do that for you, Kiki. That is a small thing to ask.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Aaron,
What does a torchbearer run?
5 silver pieces a day is their going rate.
I'd go for one of them. I've never went for one of them.
All right, so let's head over to
Oh, sorry.
the Porters and Torchbearers Guild.
Can you refocus that? Oh, I'm sorry about that.
You're fine.
There we go.
All right, so there's a plethora of people over here. What does anything pique your interest for Baggio?
Absolutely. Goldrick looks like my sister. I think that's a good call.
All right.
I'll offer him the standard 5 silver.
All right. Go ahead.
Being pretty famous. Boop-a-doop-boo.
Oh, dang. Heck yeah. Look at that. That's pretty good. All right. So Goldrick smells of cheese and feces.
And cheese and what?
Feces. Yeah.
Jeez, that's brilliant.
You don't look a lot better.
We're gonna get on. It's fine. I'm done.
All right, I'm bringing the guy over here for you. All right, so back to the top, which
Actually, the mute would like to try to grab somebody.
okay. I'm curious how that works, but let's see what happens.
Well, we've got all these people gathered together for a reason, so I figure we kind of know what's going on. So he walks up to Molnox and hands him a sword, and then tries to kind of sign language, like, this is for you now. Then he kind of does the sleep thing and 4, sleep thing and 4, indicating that he'll give him 4 a day thereafter, and the sword says down payment.
All right. So let me see here. Sword. How much did you? What would you show after? How many gold a day? Is that what you said, or more?
4 a day thereafter, and a sword is a down payment that he can keep.
All right. Sure. We'll say this works for the mute.
Pike is raising his eyebrows at this generosity. He's quite surprised and taken aback.
Is this the same guy your other character had? Is that why you want him, Molnox?
Molnox was in the group, I think. Molnox and Adney, so I was trying to get one of the two.
All right. Awesome. Patrick, anyone else?
No, Salim is fine. In this group, I get the feeling I am the porter.
Kiki?
Well, given the generosity of my new dwarf friend, I think I'll try one of these men-at-arms.
All right. So how much money did Pike give Kiki?
Free.
3 gold pieces.
That's his budget.
All right, 3 gold pieces. So what is Kiki offering to any of these fine folks at arms here?
Anybody up for some adventure? I'm fresh off the boat here from the Grey Wastes. But some of my new friends back here have been out in the jungle a few times. I got 3 gold pieces here. Anybody?
I muted myself. Pick who you want to roll for.
He's so professional, that Jason.
Are these the men-at-arms here? I'm just seeing the Porters Guild, or am I in the wrong place?
How's that? That help?
Oh, okay. I got to zoom out. My bad.
No, I just moved it over for you.
Let's take somebody that's.
So these guys
never
in
been
here
on it. Yeah.
are the men-at-arms and women-at-arms. These are old characters. Or not old characters, current characters.
Hey, Marstad. That's your name, right?
Because you only want him because he's mute? Just kidding.
No, he's got like an S in his name, so I can lisp it. You know.
Oh, nice. All right. So-
Marstad. Hey, you want to come along with us?
So I'll give you a +2 modified. So it's reaction roll modified by your charisma. So you can either click reaction roll on your character sheet or just roll 2d6. And then. Yeah, he doesn't seem interested at all.
Oh, don't feel
Sniffs and looks
rejected,
away.
Kiki. Don't feel rejected. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Is it my overbite?
It's hard to say. They're a funny lot in here.
RFED, you want to hire anybody else?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Colin? You said you wanted to. We'll come back to you, Froth. I just like to switch back and forth as we go. So you want to hire one of these torchbearers, Colin?
Yep.
What are you offering?
1
Who you
GP. 1 GP.
All right,
Double
who
the usual rate, guys. Come and join us in the jungle. No
Who you
one's going to
talking
get
to?
hurt. I'm taking a leaf out of Kiki's book, being as it worked so well. I'm just going to address the crowd.
And I'm still going to make you pick one that you're rolling
Oh,
for.
okay then. All right, then.
It's like I did him.
I'm going to go for Cardo. He looks like he's been around a bit. He knows the score. You, sir, you look like well experienced in bearing of torches. Come join me, good man.
All right, roll Reaction roll. I'll give you a +1 for doubling the rate.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. He is indeed interested.
Good man. Come along, Cardo. I can see this will work out well for the both of us. What could go wrong in the jungle?
Indeed. You guys feel at all nervous about how many of these NPCs have been killed while traveling with y'all?
They should be nervous, not us.
Well, apparently they don't know. They don't realize that all those grave markers around town are...
They should get on YouTube.
There's no talk of a union, right?
That is the Porter's Guild over there, so...
That's a shitty guild.
Well, Nazim doesn't care. He gets his percentage off the top. So, all right, Kiki or Aaron, do you want to hire anyone else?
I do not. Kind of broke.
TJ?
No, I'm good.
Good. Patrick's good. All right, back to Kiki if she wants to, or wants to try again.
Yeah. Hey, Parthen, would you like to come along and bear my torches?
And I'll just offer whatever the minimum is.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what? Who are you talking to? I was looking back at the inn. I don't see 5 silver pieces a day. So it's just a reaction roll.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so
Excuse me.
it wasn't.
I've got severe allergies, Parthen. Excuse me.
Yeah. Do you want to try anyone else? Or are you good?
Nah, I give up. I'll give the money back to Pike. Pike, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm new here. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, like I say, they're a funny lot. Don't take it to heart.
All right, Aaron, you are the caller. Let's get these people in some crazy marching order. I believe the idea is to search the unexplored jungle south of the river. You're muted, Aaron, if you're talking.
Yeah, it was inappropriate, so that's good. All right.
Dang. I feel like I missed out.
All right. Who? Salim, you've engaged what? In the jungle a couple times or just one time?
Twice. Twice I have adventured.
Very nice. RFED. Very experienced. Who's the no-name guy in front?
There's no name on this guy? Pike?
Yeah. Oh, man. No name.
I'll give him a name. Sorry. There you go.
Anyone got spears go in the second ranks?
Salim has a spear.
The mute has a pole arm.
Sweet. Yeah, if you want to slide into row 2, whether RFED or Pike want to be in the front, that'd be fantastic. If they don't want to, I'll boldly step in front, because I'm a wizard and stuff.
All right, so Arfed's in the front rank. Who else? Is Pike in there with him?
I'm a very bad fighter. That's all I can say.
All right.
I'm more of a crossbow guy, really.
All right, back it up.
Okay. I can't. I'm not in the right thing.
So you want mute in the second rank? Salim has a spear. See, here, I'm going to put them next to each other, close like this. There we
Very
go.
nice.
So move your guys where you want them to be. He can't control your token. You guys have to control them. Get down here, Baggio. What are you doing up there?
I'm just kind of just looking at everybody here. Just,
Pike, you're way in the back. You happy with that? With all the henchmen?
Yeah, that's all right. I'll keep an eye on the.
You want to be in the way back?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the rear guard there. I'll do that thing where every now and then I'll turn around and walk backwards. Like you see in the jungle films.
Who's in the far upper right top? What's his name?
That's my man at arms, Adney.
What weapons does he wield? Armor or whatnot?
Well, he's, I didn't get the stats on him.
All right, I'll do that quickly. All the stats. Here's
Sounds
Adney.
good.
He has chainmail and shield,
Yep.
bow and spear.
Yep.
Hit points 4, AC 4.
Okay.
Here we go. Malnox. This is for you, TJ. Leather and shield, light crossbow, and the sword you gave him. Hit points 5, AC 6. Goldrick is a torchbearer. He will not fight. His AC is 9. 2 hit points. Cardo, the torchbearer.
Mm-hmm.
He actually has 6 torches and flint and steel on him, so he is well prepared. Will
Wow.
not fight. 9
I knew it.
AC, hit points 4.
Mm-hmm.
Margrim for Pike.
Yep.
This is a man-at-arms. He will fight. He's got leather and shield, which gives him AC 6, a bow, and a spear. 5 hit points. Is that good for everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
Does someone want to be initiative guy / gal?
Froth gets to be the IP.
Sweet.
All right, we ready? So we got what?
2 quick questions, Hobbs.
Yes, sir.
It's all right. Could I have dyed that Sylvan cloak or whatever at this point?
No. It won't take any die.
Then I'll put it on Celine.
Okay. That's question 1.
Question 2. That treasure map that we haven't discussed in detail.
Yeah.
So that map, I should say, not necessarily treasure map. Does that take in any of the south here?
At this point, you haven't discerned its location
I can't tell up from down. Okay, cool.
because
All
I
right.
haven't made it yet. That's why.
Sounds good. We'll just go and chop down trees and fronds and
Okay. Like if you had told me that's what you wanted to do, I probably would have done that for today.
okay. All right, I'll put you a note in the future.
I'm going to put a note down for this.
So that's essentially Hobbs saying if anyone dies, it's his fault.
It's always my fault. That's nothing
It's a
new.
given.
Do people like this order? Is anyone scared? Baggio will go anywhere. From reading the BX stuff, if you're collar, maybe you're supposed to be more towards the front. I can move anywhere, but
No, I'm
That's cool.
fine. I'm fine.
if everyone's cool,
Yep.
sounds good. We can just go explore some hexes. If we find a cool site, we can take a vote and see if anyone wants to really go in there and whatnot.
I trust in you, Baggio. You're a man of the jungle now, and I need to put on my jungle hat.
Oh, yes, I have heard of you.
Have you heard of my toad?
I've heard things about your toad.
Yeah.
You
He's
muted,
weird.
Hobbs.
He's weird with that toad.
Son of a biscuit. So here's the 1 mile hex map of Kalmatta for those who have not seen it. And the party is located at 5353. It is this fine little backpack. What do you think of that, Isthmus? All right, there you go. So you could show me what route you want to take. We're using movement points. You move as the slowest person in the party, which is 12 movement points a day. It's about 7 a.m.
All right. Let's see if I can find the right tool.
You can just say where you're going to if you want. You're headed to the south. You can start on the bottom outside of, there's a lot of fishermen that'll just give you a quick trip over there that won't really cost you that much. So
Okay.
you can be here. That costs you 1 movement point though. Whee! All right. Now you're heading south. Like what's your route going to be? Due south along the coast? You're going to head straight into the jungle?
Anybody else have an opinion whether we explore some shoreline like this, or if we kind of plunge in and work our way back and forth? No one care?
Has opinion.
I think wiggling it back and forth is a good idea.
It's like a little in out right there. I don't know what's going on.
Shoot, what was 5656?
That's a good question.
Hmm.
You could always look at the journal.
True.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to use the restroom and get a coffee.
Me as well.
2 and 2.
The journal is that on that Google Doc deal?
Yeah.
Yep.
All it says is
Hang on, I'll
crypt. It's got stone golem question
paste
mark.
it in there if you boop. You'll find on 5656.
Stone Golem question mark doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, row 37.
That yeah, that's where we've been a couple times
Argonaut.
recently. That stone golem shouldn't come out again, but we've traveled there safely. Arik the Old and was the other guy that's always stomping. We've been there the last couple times, so
Yeah, Dougal. We was there last week.
thank you. It's obviously 7 hours later in the day for you. You're quite clever. But I figured we could head there, and then we could kind of just take these guys, and we could work our way down to this hole, and then work our way back, hopefully.
Yeah, it'd be good just to uncover some squares for the new guys, get some easy XP and see what's out there.
I mean, this cool serpent staff was just us wandering around, and a spider's lair had it, so Dougal's dead set on going to sites to get a magic sword, but that's not necessarily the only way. All right, Hobbs, we're going to make our way to 5656.
Okay. Straight there, like 55, 54, 55, 55.
Sounds good.
All right, so here, here, and then over there.
Yep.
So that's 2, 4, 7. So you're getting close to midday.
I brought donuts. I'll share them.
Nice. Maple.
Sadly, they're all this weird fake cherry flavored. A little old, but they'll do.
So are you heading right towards 56, 56?
We are. I kind of want to avoid the actual ziggurat.
Oh, okay. That's
So you
fine.
don't-
Then we won't show it if you have anywhere else you want to go.
No, I just like, we've traveled that way a couple times now, and I just thought easier stomping. And from there, we would head here to 57, 56.
Okay. What the hell? So you continue to move through the jungle. It's not as dense as you've seen in the past. You've left the coast of Plague Bay quite a distance behind. You're pretty sure that the jungle is brighter now than it was when you left. The sun is obviously reaching its zenith above. It's hot. It's steamy. It smells and sounds like a wicked, horrible, unexplored jungle. Now where do you go? It's close to midday.
So what you're saying is we have all earned like 110 experience points?
You've all earned 10 experience points. Oh, well, you don't earn the 100 until you survive at the end. But yeah, you get 10 XP per hex per level.
All right, cool. We'll move up to 58, 56.
All right, it's similar experience. Not much has changed. You're just hotter and sweatier. Sexy.
Oiled up. That's why you wear diaphanous robes during light. Stay airy. Mosquitoes are trouble, but everything else is good. As we make our way here, I start talking about how easy paths are good, and if it gets too thick, maybe we'll just stick to the light forest, but we'll go in there.
It does seem like it thickens to the southeast, but it's still not that bad to the south.
You guys want to go in the thick stuff?
No, I think your original plan sounds good, Baggio. You're clearly an experienced traveler.
I'm clearly alive. That's about it. All right, south we go. Okay.
All right, so yeah, it seems like you're edging into some thicker territory all the way to the east and south. It's still light, but it's the sun is now coming in from the along the bay there, and shining in. It's definitely getting close to dark.
All right. Well, let's make our way back to 5757.
Hey, no one can see. All right, so it's definitely dark when you guys are looking for a place to camp. And what you do notice is you can kind of start to hear some strange sounds from the jungle to the south. Just as you guys are quiet and, you get nervous about it and you kind of look up there, you can see you're near a small stream. And it looks like just a little ways in there, you can kind of see some lights shifting around.
Lights shifting around in the stream?
No, in the deeper jungle, about 100, 200 yards away from you. You can just kind of see it through the jungle foliage, the vines hanging down.
But it is an evening point at which we would make camp.
Yes, but you do have something going on relatively nearby.
We think these are torchlight.
Quite possibly.
But we don't want to set up camp if we're in chance of being interrupted or attacked or something, do we?
No, I don't believe we do.
Perhaps we should investigate, gentlemen. It seems like the valorous thing to do.
That is valorous.
How
Valorous.
far away are the lights?
A few hundred yards.
Would you like Salim to sneak up on them?
It's quite a generous offer.
Indeed, it is.
Not for Salim.
Kiki would be good at it as well. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I can hide in the bushes, and I'm practically undetectable when I do so.
Oh!
Both of you guys would be good at it, is what we're saying.
Yeah, no, so, Kiki.
Yeah, I think I'll slowly and carefully and very deliberately make my way a little bit closer in the bushes, periodically standing still so as to blend in with my surroundings.
What are the rest of you guys doing? Just waiting? You gonna set up camp, or are you just waiting to run up there? What's the plan, Aaron?
Oh boy.
We could take to some trees and set up an ambush in case Kiki comes running back at full tilt.
We could. Let's have the torchbearers try to quietly set up camp. not like cut down trees for anything, but let's have our non-combatants maybe set up camp, a few other people on watch. If anyone else lightly armored wants to go with Baggio and stay about 40 yards behind the sneaker, that'd be great.
Slim's down.
Okay.
I'd like to have my short bow out, and I don't want to get any closer than about 30 to 40 yards.
Okay, perfect.
That is
All right.
perfect.
So you move up. You're kind of, it seems like you're almost following along this stream, I think. Let me see. Hey. Yeah, we'll say you're kind of following along the stream, and you can see what it seems like you can see is there's a fairly large clearing. You're kind of following the stream, and then it turns off to your right a little bit. There's a fairly large clearing, and it seems like there's some sort of creatures that are engaged in some weird ritual. And beyond that, you can also see more of these creatures, some of them holding torches that are like, it looks like there's some kind of weird two-handed thing with like a large bowl on the top of it, of spike bowl, and then there's like some flame coming off of it. So you can hear this intoning, this bubbling intoning going on. And then occasionally like bright flashes as a creature seems huddled inside a glowing pentagram with like a dome over the top of it as it's being affected by some sort of spells. And like I say, farther, there's these guys holding these torches, and they're around this gigantic tree that looks like even just the trunk goes up into the foliage 60 or 70 feet above, and it goes much higher than that, you'd say. It's easily probably 30 feet across.
Would I understand their language by any chance?
No.
Or could you describe what the creatures look like?
I can do better than that. This is what the dudes look like who are holding the torches and look like they're battling tentacles or roots coming from the tree.
How many do I see?
Total, maybe a dozen. You can also see some have fallen on this side of the stream. It looks like there's a lot going on.
Okay. I'm going to quietly make my way back to the party.
Okay, yeah, so they're only about 40 yards away from you, and you can quickly inform them of these things. And now what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, there's some sort of deviltry going on in the forest. Strange symbolism and fish-like creatures. But they seem pretty distracted, so that's to our advantage.
Could we aid them?
I don't know. Are any of y'all familiar with these fish-like bipedal creatures? They got like a fin on their back.
Do they have a whole bunch of dangly bits?
Yeah. I'll take that as a yes.
Is this a bonus?
Hobbs, if I fought these guys in the river?
Well, that's really up to you to know.
I've never seen such sweet artistry.
Yeah, you have.
Okay. They're pretty terrifying when I was just beginning out, I tell you that much. How many of those were there?
About a dozen.
And they were fighting tentacles coming out of a tree, and there's a pentagram around the tree?
Yeah, they had like lights and torches lit, looked like some kind of ritual or something. It's hard to say. It's kind of peculiar. I can tell you that they're pretty distracted. They didn't notice me.
Nice job.
Yeah, well done, Kiki. You've served us well on this occasion. However, perhaps we should withdraw to somewhere safer.
Yeah, we could probably head a couple 100 yards north and make camp quietly, and no one's the wiser. You know, when you're doing something really important and then some other people come and bother you. I don't know. It's a tough call.
It's the worst.
If who wants to go in and muck up their day? I'm fine with a vote. I am fine with a vote. I've got a couple spells that might put some to sleep, might hold some.
Are you saying these are evil creatures that you've faced before then?
Yeah, a parlay has never gone well in my limited experience of 2 times, I think. They might have really sharp teeth that are made for chewing.
One other thing I'd mention, it's kind of in the middle of a clearing, so we could probably get off some ranged attacks on them.
That's a great idea. Let's see if we can sneak forward. Let's do it.
Okay.
But they look so happy.
All right, vote over. Let's go.
Unless people do want to just, live to see tomorrow.
The mute says,
Point which way, man? Away or towards?
Some of these people look like you cannot see. If you can see, give me a thumbs up, people. I can't see Froth. Can you see Froth?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't see myself, but I can see what's going on in the clearing.
Yeah, I'm the same. I can't see myself, but I can see what's going on.
Hey, there I am. Look at that looker.
Yeah, there's some fine ears you got there, Kiki.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I think that's everyone should be able to see. All right, so now that everyone can kind of see, there are some, you can just kind of, you guys have used the light coming from them. There are some kind of like dead creatures here, laying here. They look like they've been killed. Puncture wounds, cracked ribs, bleeding. They don't look happy. And then there are these other dudes here. I'll show you this. So this is a guy carrying one of those big torches. This guy is. And this guy is as well. So over here, looks like there's definitely, this is where the ritual was going on over here.
Mm-hmm.
These guys look like they're battling with tree roots from this gigantic tree here.
Oh.
This is where the ritual's going on. You have 3 of these creatures, and then this looks like there's some kind of pentagram or something drizzled in blood on the ground, and inside is like some creature that's being held and occasionally attacked by them.
Those 3 dark guys around the pentagram, are they similar to these other guys?
They are. They just seem like they have a deeper color, and they're wearing, different kind of like coral and seaweed clothing than the other dudes are. They're like holding their arms up, and you can actually discern, the Doctor Strange symbols around their arms as they seem to be doing something.
So they like shaman or something like that.
I don't think they're shaming anyone.
Okay.
All right, what are you guys going to do?
So do we think the enemy of our enemy is a potential friend? This guy
Yes.
in the Pentagon?
Yes, I do.
The tree
I'm just thinking, do we engage the guys doing this ceremony with range as sort of as quietly as we can to try and get a round or 2 of sort of bow firing or something?
So you can move your tokens wherever you want if you can see yourself. If you can't, that's the light is so dim where you are. Here will be nice. We'll say this guy is driven back with his giant torch a little bit so you can see him more.
Yeah, nice job. Nice job.
Well, it looks like I've got a clear shot at the one of these fellows waving their arms around. Until Kiki stood in front of me. Oh no, I'll shoot over his head.
Kiki's a halfling. Yeah, you'll be all right. Yeah, so why don't you guys declare what you want to do?
Oh, there's a tree. That's actually a tree, isn't it?
Yeah, should we back around that tree and try and engage guys?
Yeah, I mean, why don't we stay in the shadows and just kind of go up and over?
Yeah.
And then kind of skirt in and then take out these guys.
Yeah.
These 3 guys over here first.
Yeah,
And then
stay
that.
out of their light.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'd like to shoot with my short bow at one of the nearest fishmen.
This guy?
If you drop him, will that torch go out 50-50?
Maybe I'll go for this one.
All right.
I don't mind that, and we want to try to take out these other guys you were pointing at.
Yeah, I'm going to try and
Guys.
persuade Kiki to shoot at the guys over where the Pentagon is, like I told him
Whatever
to.
you say. Whatever you say. That's.
All right, so Kiki is firing. What is Pike doing?
Whoops,
I'm gonna
I didn't do that.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna fire at the nearest one standing by the pentagram.
Okay, what is RFED doing? Yeah.
I'm moving around. I think we want to all move around the back of that tree.
Good idea.
Give us some distance away from these guys that are fighting the roots and engage the ones in the Pentagon. So let's distance ourselves a little bit from them if we can.
Yeah, so you're really not in. You're not really in combat per se. You're just kind of slinking around. You can just move your tokens where you want them to, as long as you stay out of the light and on the side of the water.
Yeah. So I'll shoot once we're prepared, basically, once we're all in position.
Mute, are you doing anything? Delene's firing.
Just moving up. I don't have any ranged
Oops.
weapon.
Oh, you guys are inside a tree.
Oh,
What's going on with that tree? There's
it's
no.
my tree house.
Can't get through the tree. You've got to go like around the tree. That's weird. There's like a dead spot right there.
They're supposed to be, but
If you
Yeah.
go to the right of Baggio, Celine, that's fine.
Is
Right now,
Morlock's here?
Right now, you're sitting on top of Deline, Celine.
Molnox. I'm sure he is here. Someone's probably on top of him.
Ah,
Get out of the light, mute.
I don't see him. That's weird.
Oh crap! We just teleported.
Who's who? Everyone kill your own doppelganger.
That's some new Baggio magic.
Hey, don't move these guys, you weirdos. Salim, you have to stay on the other side of the river. I don't know if you remember me saying that or not. What the heck's going on here? I just brought these up so I could get Molnox.
Oh. Whew. Does everybody know where their character is?
Yep.
I don't know where my man at arms is.
Your man at arms or your torchbearer?
Well, both actually.
They're in the darkness. Where do you want them?
I want my man at arms standing behind Baggio next to me, and then the torch bearer behind the tree, the other side of me, I reckon.
What about Goldrick is just behind the tree? Is that good, Aaron?
Yeah. That's
All right,
great.
so you guys are just all hangled up there. Nice. All right, so this will be your surprise round. So let's go ahead. Everyone who's firing it, so you won't be able to shoot that guy because you're going right through a tree. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Focus fire on this guy.
Yep.
So whoever's firing, fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I have a shot right here?
Sure. That misses. Remember to mark off your stuff. Kiki, that also misses. Miss.
Rubbish. Oh man.
So you have to put the Molnox after the D20 part, and then it'll show up 7. That's a miss. Is that everyone? Pike, were you firing?
Yeah, 14, Jace.
Oh, okay. So you had a lot of people you were firing through. So if you didn't take a minus, you could have hit them if it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But that hits, we'll say. But if you're firing through a bunch of people, then that could be an issue. You're going to be using the things, but that's fine. You hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Okay, cool.
What about Adney, Jason? Is he amongst everyone? Does he need the minus or?
I don't even see Adney.
I think he's stuck underneath some people since everyone moved.
Yeah, so if people are on top of someone else, that's an issue. You can't be in the same square. Well, there's Molnox's original token. He was underneath Baggio. There's Adney. He's underneath Steam.
Okay.
It's just a heap of bots.
Okay, he's going to take a shot. He'll take -4 if he needs to. Just roll.
No, he's fine.
Okay, well, he missed anyway.
3 points? No,
No,
5 points?
that was
Yeah,
Kitty.
I got 5, Jace. You get that, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
All right. I'm just putting you over there so that you're not on top of that guy. You can't be in the same spot as he is. But you can shoot at this guy if you want, or this guy you could have shot at from there, Patrick. Okay?
Yeah, I shot at this guy already. 11.
Yeah, the reason I moved you over is because you were on top of Adney, or Adney was moved after someone. You guys can't just be in the same spot as all. And
Yeah, I just couldn't see him. He's like in the shadow.
Yeah.
Shadow realm.
Things
All right.
happen in the shadows.
So you guys fire some arrows, and they're like, "Rrr," and they start speaking in some kind of bubbling, shouting, you know. So let's roll initiative. So it's a 1d6, and everyone just uses the same one, which you're going to roll, Froth. Ooh, beat a 6. No one could ever beat a 6. Oh, okay. So this guy who was fired at, he seems like he isn't too happy about that. And he kind of moves over here. These other guys seem to be continuing. He seemed to like grab at some sort of seashell that was like on a necklace around his neck. And he's like pulling it up to do some funky shit with it. This guy had actually been fighting to the front here, and you can see that he kind of moves through a fold in the trunk of the tree itself. Basically, sticks his claws in there, and then it shuts behind him. These guys disengage at a distance from the tree, having heard the other thing. So they seem like, oh, what's going on? This guy, he kind of looks around.
Which guy?
He kind of falls back here.
So they're fighting the tree, but one guy's gone inside the tree.
Yep.
And he chose to, or he was pulled in, did you say? He chose to go in. He actually looked like he wanted to go in.
Yeah, it looks like he struggled to get in, and the tree wasn't happy about him. It was the tendrils or the roots were kind of up out of the ground trying to hit him, but whatever reason, he got past and got inside. All right, so Kiki, what are you going to do? Salim, what are you going to do?
Sorry, I had to unmute myself.
Go ahead, Froth.
So, I mean, can I see that there's a stream right in front of me?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can get across it. You can get across it if you want to. The bank is going to be half your movement going across the bank on the other side. It's a little steeper, but yeah, there's a stream there.
All right, I'm going to move down into this bush, and then I'm going to take a ranged attack at this one.
So what kind of armor are you wearing?
Chainmail.
All right, so you can only move 4 squares normally, and you're halved, so you're going to be down inside the water at this point.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
I can't see the.
Yep, it's okay. But you can't actually get over top of the bank yet. So the bank on the other side is going to stop you guys unless you have a shit ton of movement. It's going to.
How deep is the water?
It's not that deep.
A
Couple feet deep, maybe.
That's fine. I'll stop there and attack the same one we were attacking before.
So you won't be able to attack because the bank is high enough that you won't be able to see over it. You can stay over there if you want.
Yeah, I'll just stay where I'm at. Because it's showing darkness, so it's hard for me to tell what.
Well, it would be hard for you guys to see as well. So, because you are in the darkness. The darkness.
Celine will light her a lantern.
I'm gonna shoot at the one that's holding the torch.
Let's keep the darkness to our advantage. Let's keep firing.
All right.
In my opinion.
That's fine. No one's tripping over each other.
There you
Which
go.
one? You fired at the same guy?
Yeah, if I can see him around that tree. Do I have an angle on
Guy
that?
up here. He's got cover, so yeah, that's gonna miss him. That was close though. So it ping careens off the edge of the tree. Celine.
I'm gonna go ahead and start trying to make my way across the bank.
All right. So what are you wearing?
Leather and necklace of protection.
All right. So you could move 6. So you can get up to here if you'd like, over top of the other bank.
Okay. And then I'll switch out to my spear and kind of keep it up in case somebody comes up over that bank.
Okay. So you are on the other side of the water.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm at the base of the other bank.
No, you're on top of it on the other side.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You're across.
Okay.
All right. Is anybody else? What is anybody else doing? RFED, did you fire already or no?
I haven't yet. Can I see that one, or is he behind the tree?
This guy?
Yeah.
You can see him, but he's got cover.
Okay, I'm still going to take a shot at him.
Go ahead. Ooh, that hits.
1 damage. And Adney also shoot at him if you can.
Okay. Misses.
Okay.
Baggio.
He's gonna cast sleep.
Okay.
In this area.
Okay.
Ideally, this guy.
Roll your hit dice.
Deep. Let us go. Boop. How many is that? 2 to 8. $11.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So why don't you tell our fellow players and watchers what that looks like?
Amidst this dark, slowly out of the dark, shoot a small arc of sheep, tiny sheep, hand-sized sheep. They wink over, and all the people kind of, they go up and they 1, 2, oh.
All right.
Nice.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that twice, but yeah, there we go. For once. I cannot do that again, but I say we should move in.
All righty, nice. Who hasn't gone? The mute.
Yeah, Molnox and the mute will start moving up.
What kind of armor does the mute have?
Chain,
All right, yeah. So he's stuck in the water. What does Molnox have? Chain as well.
leather.
Leather.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he can get a 1. He's not going to make it all the way over. But he's in the
Okay.
water. So the mute and Molnox are in the water. Is
Okay.
that everyone? Adney fired. Baggio is Deline going to do anything, or
She
Mark?
casts shield on herself. The lean
Okay.
does.
All right, perfect. Pike.
Yeah, I want to step round the back of this tree, just so I can get a shot on these guys down to the south.
Okay, this guy.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
And my companion, the man at arms, has also got a bow, so he'll have a go as well. Yeah, he'll come with me and we'll both shoot.
Is Galdrick going to be out of the? Go ahead. Oh,
Is there somebody round there? Then is there?
what's the? Oh, that's how long. There's this guy. Yeah, the other spot right next to you. There's a dude. Galdrick is in the way right there. Go ahead, roll.
I'm flying blind. Am I in front of him now?
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh.
Margrim wasn't good. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Like Scooby-Doo, we're all bumping in the dark.
I don't really know if that ever happened on Scooby-Doo.
Well, hell, you haven't watched all episodes like me.
Go ahead and roll, Colin.
Yeah.
That misses. Oh, wait a second. You're at short. Oh, it's going to miss anyway. Sorry. So you get a +1 if you're in short range, guys.
Oh, okay.
You can roll again, though, for Margrim. I think. Does he have a bow?
He does.
He does, yeah. Another miss. Don't forget to be marking off your shots. You lose half of them unless it's like the middle of the night, and anything that misses, you lose.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that everybody?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right, so let's see what this guy does. Or did you guys lost initiative, right?
Yep.
So shoot time. Ooh, beat another 6 Froth. Holy cow.
Jason, with that sleep there, did that have any effect on that ritual thing going on?
Yeah, so some of obviously the guys aren't doing it. You can still see the scintillating energy is there, but it doesn't seem like blasts are hitting whatever is inside. That's kind of all hunched over right now. But it does still seem to like the dome is still there at this point.
Okay.
All right, so everyone but Galdrick and Margrim make a saving throw versus spells. Looks like you get a bonus though, a +2. Oh. Who's wearing? You only get a bonus if you're wearing a helmet. So Molnox has chain armor. Is he wearing a helmet? That's you, Timothy.
No, he's not.
Is the mute wearing a helmet?
No.
All right. Is anyone wearing a helmet? RFED?
No,
turbans count.
No, turban doesn't count. RFED doesn't wear a helmet either. Adby?
No, I'm not bad, need to be honest. I was going by the picture, really.
Well, none of the pictures are going to have helmets on, just because of the way I make them. He's got chainmail and shield. He can have a helmet on. I don't care.
Okay, I'll let him have one.
Okay, Pike?
Pike's just got a jungle hat, much like this one.
All right, nice. So everyone make a saving throw versus spell.
Hobbs, does the amulet of protection give me a +1 on saving throws as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, Patrick did not make it.
No.
So this guy kind of backs up, and you hear the beginnings of a strange tune, like he's playing something on this conch shell, and it comes out, and as you hear it, it kind of puts you. Anyone who failed.
Oops, sorry, wrong. That's Baggio. That second time failed.
Anyone who failed, it kind of like puts them into a soporific stance. They feel kind of drowsy and sleepy, and they're just kind of standing there. All right, for 2 rounds. So who made it? Only
Pike made it.
Pike and Deline. The first one was made it. Was that the first one was probably Baggio? No, you wrote Deline on there.
Yeah, I accidentally left it for both.
Did you ask for a sheet? I already gave you one, didn't I? All right, so Baggio is snoozing. RFED, did you
I made it, but Annie failed, I believe.
Kiki, did you make it or fail? You made it.
I
It looks like.
passed.
All right, Adney failed.
Yeah.
The mute failed.
And Molnox.
And Molnox failed. Salim
I failed.
failed. Pike made it. Did Margram make it?
I'm just going to roll for him now.
Margram didn't have to. Never mind. Margram didn't have to.
Okay.
Ricardo does.
Cardo then. There it is.
Ooh, he made it as well.
Cool.
Nice. All right. So, all right. These guys, they seem to be like using tridents here, but they're not going to be able to throw them. But they're excited about the change here. Here, what they're going to do is stab these torches into the ground.
Did we have any idea where that magic came from?
The last guy who was here, this guy,
Yeah.
he's the one playing something. You hear this music, and then the guys near you, they seem to be swaying like snakes that have been charmed, you know, just kind of swaying to the music.
Okay.
The music does go off, but it does kind of trail off, but they still seem to be affected by it.
So if we can take these guys, take that conch shell.
Oh, you son of a biscuit. Gosh darn it.
So Baggio is ensorcelled and swaying to the groovy tune.
He is.
Oh, man.
Yaman, he be jamming.
So these guys basically stab these torches in so they can fight without having to hold them. This takes way longer than I would expect it to. Oh, obviously that guy can't stab anything. He's snoozing. They seem to be giving the tree a wide berth. All right. Your guys' turn. Gosh, I got to go to the restroom again.
So are we going to run across and engage them, or are we going to continue to shoot them while our colleagues are swaying around?
I'm thinking we sit tight until we stop swaying for 2 rounds.
Yeah.
That might be the, I don't know, that might be the smartest.
We should definitely focus on the spellcaster.
Oh, yeah.
My little lackey spellcaster is going to try to blind that one with a light spell. He'll get a save, but and then my lackey is out of spells. Once Baggio is back, he can attempt what is that? The hold person, and that can affect randomly 1 to 4.
How long's the sleep last?
It's 110 minutes. So those guys are. So if we can just kind of neutralize the other guys, then we can go and cruelly slit their little amphibious throats.
Yeah.
So that part of me, especially with who's all out, who's swaying with Baggio, Salim, and someone else. The mute.
I think Tim. I think.
Yeah, Pike and
Salim,
Pike and the
Salim's
Highlands are
well.
fine here. I'm going to try and keep these guys down to the south pinned.
All right, let's. Baggio's asleep. Is Deline doing anything?
Yeah, she's gonna cast light on the remaining guy that did that to her master.
She probably can't see him. She'd have to try to move.
She lean over like 5 feet.
I thought you weren't. I don't think you can move and cast.
Whether a 5 foot or not.
No, she can't move and cast. I'm sorry.
I lost her. Oh, there she is. Okay. Well, in that case, she will. Is it missile fire first or movement first?
Movement and then missile.
It's one of the M's.
To move a couple over, and she'll just shoot her light crossbow at this guy.
Okay, go ahead.
He's so powerful. Short range.
Ooh, it hits. Is it the first time she's ever hit anyone?
Oh, she hit a bunch before she was even like a wizardling.
Oh, okay. That's when she was good at it.
Yeah, now she's kind of like.
Spike or Pike? Spike playing Pike?
Yes.
Can you? Oh, go ahead. I just can't see Deline unless I find the square she's in. I don't know if that's something you can tweak, Hobbs, but that's all good. Carry on.
So I'm shooting straight to the south again.
Okay.
Boom.
Ooh, an automatic hit. Nice. This one?
That's it. Yeah.
All right. Makes a gurgling cry. Ow, my liver. Yeah, you're a guy.
Yeah, Margaret will also fire. Ooh, he hits as well. Same guy? Yep.
All right, so he gets pin cushioned, it looks like.
Take that, you fiend.
My dorsal fin. All right. Who, oh, shiitake. This isn't what I wanted. All right. RFED is not asleep. What is RFED doing?
Can I get a shot at this guy at the top here? Can I get an angle on this guy? I can't quite see where.
Nope. You're right behind the tree on him.
Okay. I'll take a shot at this guy instead then.
Go ahead.
Okay.
That hits.
Okay, cool.
He is not dead yet. Froth, Kiki is still up, right?
Yeah, I can't tell. Is there anyone standing to the left of Salim? I can't see if there is.
No.
Okay, I'm going to move here so I can get a clear shot at the fish caster down here.
Oh. There is someone there. I was thinking Deline. Sorry. Oh no, there isn't anybody there. No, you're good. Go ahead. So you're going to be able to have to go across the bank again because there's a bank there.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, and you can. We'll say you can get up there because that's half of your movement because that was 2 squares. So, So go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, I can't see the river, so
I can't see this guy, or who are you firing at?
yeah, that one.
Okay, go ahead.
AC 6
Hits.
for 4 damage.
Nice.
Oh, Kiki's struggling with those little legs up and down that bank.
Little tits.
Says. All right, so Salim is out. TJ, do you have anybody who's up? Nope, doesn't look like it.
I do not.
All right, so it's now initiative time. Ooh, a 5. Oh, I couldn't roll 3 6s in a row. All right.
This is our second of 2 rounds swaying to the beat.
That's correct. All right, so what are you doing now, Kiki? Firing again, I'm assuming? You missed. All right.
Does Deline have line on that top guy now?
I think so.
Yeah, making sure. Oops, didn't mean to do that. When it's magic time, she wants to cast light on his eyes.
Okay. Is anyone else firing arrows? RFED, Pike?
Yeah, I'm going to take a shot at the same lizard guy as last time. That one, yep.
All right. He is pin-cushioned.
Nice.
Pike.
Well done.
Yeah, I will shoot at the one holding the torch.
Okay.
Loose.
That one hits.
And Margrim will fire at my mark.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh.
3 points of damage.
Very accurately done.
Yes.
The toe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that everyone?
Yeah.
Deline will cast light on that guy.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Boop. There you go.
All right.
Make your save, I guess.
Oh. Here's your light spell. All right. So,
He's not affected, though.
no.
Okay.
Basically now, yeah. Okay, so a different song comes across as this dude, Cat, is doing something. Roll a D20, Kiki. Harsher music comes across. Oh, makes it. You take half of this as you're racked with pain. 4 points.
Half of.
Oh, sorry, 2 points.
Math.
I can
Everyone
do
does their own
math.
math. Cool.
I can do maths. 2 points, Kiki. Round 8. So these guys move up here. They aren't close enough, though. They look like they're getting ready to charge across the stream at y'all. All right, initiative. Beat a 3. You couldn't possibly beat a 3. Oh.
Yay.
All right, so you guys are awake. So, Salim, what are you going to do? Shake off this feeling of lethargy, and the music is gone from your ears. The haunting melodies of the conch.
I'm like, how close can I get to this guy? I can't quite make out the squares. So
2, 3, 4. You could get within stabbing range.
Then I would like to get within stabbing range
Stab.
and attack him with my scimitar.
Oh, I thought you were using a spear.
Okay, I'll use my spear. What can I get within scimitar? My scimitar is lucky. I mean.
2, 3, 4. Yes, you can.
La, 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 la.
Slice him up.
Salim goes rushing in, scimitar held aloft.
And
Misses horribly.
where the hell did it go? Like, I know it's asking me for a bonus, but I can't find.
You rolled a 6.
Oh, there we go. Yep, I did.
Froth.
Sorry, I'm trying to unmute. I'm gonna move.
If you're not
20
that
feet.
noisy at your place, you don't have to mute at all. I'm fine with
Okay. I'm gonna move 20 feet to there and then take a range shot at the fish man down here.
All right, go ahead. So that's probably a +1 with a short bow. 35. Indeed.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Catch it in the leg.
Take that, fish face. Baggio, wake up, wake up. The fishmen are coming.
Yeah, what's Molnox and the mute doing? Crawling up.
Yeah, does it takes extra move to get up that bank?
Yep.
Okay. So he's gonna try to get up here. He can move 6, right, in leather?
Yeah. Where do you want him to go?
He's trying to get to here, but I think he's gonna be short.
Does he have a spear?
Yeah, he does have a spear, I believe.
Nope, he doesn't.
Oh no, he doesn't.
You gave him a sword. He does have a light crossbow. Sure, go ahead.
Go ahead and move there.
No, yeah, and attack. I'm
Okay.
assuming you're attacking.
Yeah.
Misses the mute.
He'll just move up.
Okay. Adney, RFED.
Have we got a torchbearer up here that can light a torch?
Yeah,
Goldberg back there.
My torchbearer.
Cardo.
Yeah, Cardo can.
It's just I was going to take a more defensive position with Adney in case these guys from the south get across the stream.
Okay, I can get Cardo to put a light on. Cardo, light up a torch. Let's get some light on the subject. Good man.
Cool.
He lights up a torch.
Okay.
You're just standing there.
Adney's going to move down.
Okay.
Just in case these guys come across, and I'm going to stand by his side and just get melee weapons out, ready to engage them if they come across.
All right. So if you have spears, you can get kind of a first strike on them, and if they charge, it could do double damage.
Yeah, but we've both got spears, so that's cool.
Okay. Is that what you're going to arm yourselves with then?
Yeah, if they're going to come across the
Nice.
stream.
Baggio. You're muted, Aaron.
Okay, you missed me saying,
Ah,
crap.
Pike, what are you going to do while he thinks?
oh shoot.
Go ahead.
I'll shoot at that one that Kiki is wounded.
Both of them are wounded,
Oh, are they? Oh, okay then.
but I do know the one you're speaking of as far as Kiki goes.
Okay.
Mrs. Margram,
Deline will fire.
go ahead.
One of the wounded ones down here. Maybe this one.
Margram can go as well.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, roll damage.
Celine does a couple.
Let's see. I'll just put them both on this guy. Is that everyone?
Oops. Baggio is
You can actually see.
Oh, okay, thank you. Well, my question is, yeah, I think I need to see what I'm casting the spell at generally. So I move, Baggio moves, get line of sight of this guy.
Okay.
Next round, he'll cast a spell.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Think so?
Yes.
Hobbs, wake up initiative.
No, it's their turn.
What?
Yeah, you guys went first. All right, so this guy is going to attack back. He has these two long claws. The conch shell is around his neck on some sort of tether. All right.
Come on.
1, Salim. Gets hit. How much damage do these things do? Ooh, D4. Ooh, 4.
Oh, Salim is down.
All right, Salim rushes forward
No,
No.
not acceptable.
to the bench, sits him down.
Wow.
Oh, I am not a fighter.
All right, this guy is dumb. He moves forward and throws a trident. Oop, at Adney. Ooh, a 17.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
5 points on Adney.
Oh.
Always down.
If he's up or down, can we just say down?
And he's definitely down.
He is indeed.
Trident. Owie. All right. Believe it or not, I think that's it. All right, Molnox. Oh, wait, Magic. Baggio.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast
Baggio.
old person on this guy.
Oh, singularly, so he's got a -4.
-2, I believe. Let me double check.
Oh, boy. He still made it. If it's a -4, he did not make it.
Well, let's. Penalty of -2, single person, humanoid.
Shrugs it off.
Gotta get that guy.
Is Deline casting?
Well, she has 2 spells and she's cast them, so no. But now
Okay.
she has a clear line of sight. She'll shoot at that. Oh, the other guy's. She sees him. Boom. She'll try and shoot him when she can.
There's no other magic this round, so missile. So anyone firing missiles, go ahead.
I'm gonna shoot at this one.
Go ahead. So can Celine or Deline.
Yep.
So can Pike and Margram if they wish.
They get used to switching what character, but Deline hits for 1.
Ba-da-ding. Miss Margram. Oh, that hits.
Four damage.
Oh, and that's enough. He got his kill in. He did his job.
Yep.
All right, so melee. The mute you could have moved. I mean, I guess you can rush up there and attack if you wish, and so can Molnox. What's the 6 for?
Recouping a spell. I did not.
Oh, dang.
I know.
Ooh.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, boy.
Use
Molnox
Struck true.
reaches over.
Poleaxed.
So what happens with this guy? TJ.
His head is split in two.
By a lucerne hammer? Isn't like a
Oh, I guess, yeah.
He hit him so hard it
Crushed
split
him,
in two.
he crushed it in two. Nice. So you're a fighter, so you can cleave. You could kill this other one here that is sleeping if you'd like.
Take out the sleeper. I'll do that.
Nice. All right. Is Molnox doing anything?
I had already rolled his roll earlier. It was a 2.
Oh.
So.
Oh, okay. Is that everybody?
Yeah, I was sort of defending the group, so I think I wouldn't have had a chance to do anything else, really.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, there's nothing else that's up. So you guys can do you're out of combat. Salim, let's see if I'm assuming the mute or Molnox are going to check on Salim.
Baggio's running over there too.
Yeah, the mute will try to revive him.
All right. Yeah. So you don't have to revive. We're just rolling the body basically. So, oh no.
Nope. No.
Salim, it seems like that wicked blow with the dangly bits and claws of this creature have slain Salim. He was so cautious for a while, and then
I know. He got full of himself.
yeah,
That's what happens with the jungles.
Fare thee well, Salim.
He does have an amulet of protection.
Hmm?
This reminds me of a magic item that we used to have in the Keep on the Borderlands campaign, which was nominally West Marches, less so than this, but it was like a bull-headed torque that gave you bonuses only on your death save. So when you had a chance not to die, after everyone got it, they died. Every time. Like 5 different characters that went through, they die every time.
That's what I'm hoping, is this becomes like the most cursed item. It is a black hexagonal necklace.
It seems good. Yeah, hexagonal black stones, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
Cool.
So you can ask any of these guys if you can play their henchmen.
Yeah, you can play Margrim if you like, man.
Margrim or Molnox, I suppose.
No, I mean, I actually have something going on, so I can just bail.
Oh. This game is great. See ya, I'm out.
See ya. I'm dead. I'm going home.
I'm taking my dice and going home. All right, then. Well, thank you. Sorry to end your day so quickly.
Go. Avenge me.
This is a first. Nice.
We shall bury you with full military honors.
He's laughing as he goes, ha. All right, so Salim did not survive. What are you guys going to do?
Let us loot our fallen comrade's body. I hate to do this.
I was gonna say I'm gonna warn people to be careful of this pentagon that's still doing something.
All right, so it looks like Salim has a bunch of the regular shit, as well as a necklace of protection and 107 gold pieces.
What about, does Salim have any arrows, or can I try to? I spent 5 arrows. Are any recoupable?
Never. Oh, so close. He probably would have made second level. He does not have a bow, I do not believe. Nope, a sling.
Okay.
The mute would like that scimitar to remember him by.
Okay, you can have the scimitar.
I'll put on its fancy necklace unless someone else wants it.
It's appealing, but
Nah, didn't do him any favours, so I'm going to keep away from that.
All right, it's a necklace of protection.
Sorcery.
+1 on saves and AC.
I'll pick out the shell on the dead guy. His shell necklace.
Okay, so all three of these different looking guys have them. It looks like it's a conch made out of like coral. It's like on a string of seaweed or something that they're around their neck.
Does it look like it'd have any value if we took it back to Cindanor?
Sure, perhaps. 10 gold pieces, maybe. Unless someone's really into it, like that old lady likes turquoise. They always pay more.
Is that the old lady? The old lady who likes dwarves?
No, I meant the old lady that likes turquoise, as in around here, you go to the antique stores, where there's always an old lady who really likes turquoise stuff.
Oh, yeah. I know
likes Indian jewelry or,
Yeah.
Aaron, is there anything else you wanted to do?
I wanted the mute and the guys to go kill those other dudes that are just snoozing.
Okay.
I'd ask them to do that, and then I'll study this current circle that's going on.
And you said we can get half our arrows back. Is that how you do it?
Yes.
Okay.
If it was in the dark and there's no way that they possibly could have seen where they went, then you don't get them if you missed or something. But I'm not going to go crazy on you. All right. So anything else going on? When you say, you said you looted the body of Salim, but you didn't necessarily talk about looting the bodies of the others.
Yeah, we're going to make our way around all
yeah.
that. Conch shells.
But is this creature not doing anything? Is it still in this?
I'll take their torches too if they have extras.
So they're not regular torches. They're like on a big, long staff that's pointed at the end, that they could drive into the ground if they desired. And then it kind of has like an opening at the top somehow of a really basic iron.
Oof, I don't think I can carry one of those.
Kind of tall for you, maybe.
But the three magic type guys don't have anything else of value on them.
They have like these sea urchins that look like you can open them, and then there's like different stuff in there for casting spells. Certainly reagents of some sort, spell components and the like.
Does someone want to toss one of these dead guys towards those roots and see if anything happens?
Yeah, the mute will do that.
So, were you actually going to check out
all the dead fishmen?
No, I know that, but are you actually going to check out the dude who's inside the thing? Because you'd mentioned you were going to do that, but then you've talked about doing a bunch of other shit. So
yeah, I give suggestions, and then I go back to studying that.
All right, so let's talk about that. The
splish splash.
It does look like this looks like it was made out of blood of some sort. So one of these dudes must have had, in one of them, it was just a thick urchin or maybe like a bladder from some kind of sea creature that they had poured out some kind of blood in this pentagram. And it looks like at each of the corners, there's like a pearl pushed into the ground, and the creature inside, it's kind of down, and you can see long now that it's not quite standing up, but it doesn't seem to be doing well. It's definitely been Oh, here's a picture of the area. It looks like.
Uh-huh.
Wish we
So
could
this is what this thing
detect its
looks like.
alignment.
What'd you say?
I was wishing we could detect its alignment. Maybe we could set it free, but who knows?
Oh, I just showed you another picture, but you put that over top of it.
I reckon we could probably set this thing free.
So that's the thing that's inside, but it does look it's either stunned or dying or something. Definitely not in good shape.
Well, I would say if we do, we should certainly form up a defensive formation before we break this circle. I'll take these off the screen now.
Did you see I give you 9 pieces of silverite as well?
Yeah.
They're kind and benevolent. Did those roots eat up one of them guys?
No. Oh, when you threw them over there?
Or when the mute did?
No, it seems that they, for whatever reason, they must. Sure, it batters them or something like that into pieces. So you're gonna break this circle?
I would assume we should get in a defensive formation, maybe across the river. Except for maybe.
So how are we going to break it? Are we going to remove one of the pearls or something?
Yeah, I would say so.
Great idea.
So someone's got to be there to do it. So
Baggio will cast shield on himself and get ready to do it.
well, I'll stand nearby in case it sort of
Okay.
attacks or something.
Deline goes across the river. Splish splash.
Maybe RFED, you might want to not stand between this creature and the tree.
True.
Okay, I'll move around the other side.
Yeah. Just a hunch.
Are we going to lug Salim's body over the river? Bring it along with us? Nice toss.
All right, so Baggio's gonna move up there. Are you gonna reach in, or what are you gonna do?
First, I'm going to try to call out to it, since, I speak so many languages. That's sarcasm. And see if I can get its attention.
It looks like it tries to move, but it's sorely wounded from the magical attack that it's thus far survived.
She's probably gotten shelled.
Shell
All right.
Heavy shelling.
I'm going to announce in the common tongue here that we're going to remove a pearl and see if it breaks a circle. We don't mean you any harm. In my high old man voice. And then I'll yank out a pearl. Is there a pearl at each point of this pentagram?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll grab the one by me and I'll try and step back as well. If I can step back to here as I do it.
Like a drive-by or what?
I'm there and I'm crouched, and then I grab it and I bounce back like my familiar, the toad.
So it was giving off some sort of light. You can see that the light has changed some. It disperses in electrical, magical, ethereal type of ephemera and dissipates. Nothing happens to Baggio, and the creature is there, struggles to her feet. Its feet. Let's see, I think I have a write-up for this dang thing. Oh, I got rid of it. There it is. So, like, she obviously seems made of wood and it kind of a mottled look. Some of it like a light ashy bark. It might be other parts of her skin. She tries to speak, but it seems more as much in your mind as anything else. Thin, and it does appear to be female, though. It's not like massive breasts or anything like that, but just most people, humans or demi-humans, would assume that just by the shape of the hips and the shoulders being narrow. She basically says, they've entered the God Tree. It is maddened by their entrance. You must get in there and calm it, or something horrible could happen.
Did she say you must or I must?
You must. She doesn't seem capable of barely moving as it is.
Will we gain safe passage into the tree?
It is maddened. I do not know. I haven't seen the tree act like this ever before. From the beginning of time.
Well, son of a gun.
I can do what I can to give you passage, if you wish it.
How many have went in there? Do you know?
No.
Yeah.
They caught me unawares in the evil Lamala trap.
Seems like there could be some serious some sort of serious situation if we don't deal with it. So perhaps we should venture in.
There's definitely something fishy going on.
Is Alfred lawful?
Yeah.
He seems like he's lawful. I don't. Is anyone else lawful that's over here? The mute, is he lawful?
I think he's neutral.
Yeah, that's what everyone pretty much usually goes with. Molnox still has his cat. And Bajiogar is not lawful, I'm assuming. The muted Aaron.
Yep. He's mostly neutral with a toad talking in his ear about things.
Oh, yeah, demonic toad. All right, so basically, it seems like she kind of pulls off some of her fingers or whatever and stretches her hand out towards RFED, and they kind of mold into a ring of wood.
Okay. I shall gingerly take it.
All right. That seems to be whatever life essence that the creature still had, it has passed on.
Well, so after all that, the tree creature was croaked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Now gather up the rest of the pearls that were around the circle.
Okay.
If they're worth anything.
Whoosh.
Well, I think we should attempt to enter into the tree, so death is not in vain.
Yes, RFED. More power to you, sir. I agree.
All right, so what are you guys going to do?
Do you think this is a dire emergency? I sure could use a little sleep and maybe regain some spells before, walk into tree world.
Tree world. Well, yeah.
I did say this was going to be a deforestation thing. We could just burn it down.
Well, what's the vote? I mean, I'm voting for trying to go in if we can.
Perhaps you could have a little poke around RFED and maybe see what's in there.
I'll put this ring on and see if it helps me to gain entry to this tree.
Yeah, well, maybe the tree won't become enraged if you've got that ring.
Yeah, I'm willing to have a look.
Suppose we'll all have to hold hands and things.
Maybe.
I don't have any objections to going in if he wants to check it out, but I sure would like to wait till morning.
Yeah, so you sit there and have a rest for now, Baggio, and
Oh yeah, it is the middle of the night, I guess as well. I forgot.
So we could make camp not far from here, maybe. Unless we want to go in there now. If you guys feel okay. I do not. I can cast a couple webs. That's it.
Well, maybe we could set up camp and just keep a close eye on the entrance to this tree during our guard duty in case they came out.
Maybe a do not enter sign or something.
Yeah, some police barrier tape, maybe.
Does that sound fair that we go in the morning?
yeah.
Okay. When Hobbsy comes back, we'll just make camp then. Maybe off this way a little ways.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to keep it in sight?
Well, I'm just thinking if they come out of that tree, it'd be better to be near so that we can see them come out, isn't it? Rather than...
Yeah, I would agree. Not know what's going on. I think having the river would slow down a charge from them.
Yeah,
well,
Piece of range.
Side of the stream, maybe.
if we could set up our camp around that tree where Pike and the other half of our party is, where I am.
Yeah.
Around that tree
good.
there.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Just so we've got a fire or something, just so we just inside of the tree, hopefully.
All right, I'm gonna go over there then. Oh wait, I'm going this way. Oops! Look out, tree. Oh, nice knee. Well, so it looks like Hobbs dropping deuce, so I'm gonna grab a beverage. I'll be right back.
Yeah, cool.
Aaron / Baggio is back.
Cool.
God, I'm bumming that Salim died, man.
Yeah, I didn't realise. I didn't know what class he was. I didn't realise he only had four hit points.
Maybe if you had snuck around a tree and tried to backstab or something.
Was he a rogue, was he?
Yeah, if we had won initiative, or
Yeah.
if you wouldn't have made 2 saves, that those guys are pretty badass.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, though, to be fair.
That sleep helped a lot.
Yeah.
I get stuck in so many undead situations that I'm like pretty useless.
Yeah, 3 casters would have been horrendous, though.
Second level spells are stupid. Other than web, it's ESP, locate object. Knock has helped once, but my 3rd level spells are nothing offensive. They're offensive.
I'm offended by their pure existence.
Yeah. Understood.
Sort of, I don't know, Aaron, can you sort of save up some money and sort of purchase any sort of spell? Is that possible? Like a
Yeah, I haven't went into great detail with Hobbs on that. If I can research new spells or existing spells with money instead of trying to find them as a scroll.
Yeah, we can talk about that. What are you guys going to do?
I think we're going to make camp, kind of where we've kind of all bundled up around this tree. We're going to, that stream to protect us from anything, at least to slow down any charge attacks from down there. And in the morning, we're going to try and see if we can go into the tree.
All right, so we remove any of a ration for yourself and anyone that you've hired.
How many did Salim have? They look pretty tasty.
Salim. Five. He had 5 rations left, 5 iron rations. So new
Right.
guys, if you have iron rations, they'll last from session to session. If you bought standard rations, they only last that session.
I'm going to eat one of Salim's meals.
Okay, and so you're responsible for your henchman's food as well.
All right, so all the main player characters will eat a ration of Salim in his honor.
Okay. So remove any rations for anybody else. Pike, you look like you have like 2 dudes and yourself, but you're already covered, so you have to replace 2. Baggio, you have 2. Deline and Goldrick and
Oh, Goldrick, yeah, thank you.
blah blah.
Do
blah.
I think them fishmen are edible?
I don't know. Do you think they are?
Well, I'll carve off a bit of fish man and try it on the fire and see how it goes. One of the plumper ones, you know.
Okay.
Bit of bush meat.
I imagine you can cook and eat anything.
Tastes like chicken, I heard.
I don't know. It would be like what does like the outer scale? I mean, I guess unless you got the inside meat or the outside meat, I'm not sure.
Definitely the cheek meat.
Cheek meat then. I'll take that good advice from Kiki. These halflings know all about cuisine.
bit of rock.
The cheek meat is like a tender medallion.
Excellent. Then on your advice, I will harvest some cheek meat from the fallen fishmen and cook us a fine chowder.
Surely these dangles are probably pretty tasty as well.
I would have to consult with Kiki on that.
I never tried the dangles. Well, there was one time in college, but
All right, so yeah, Pike is gross and eats the enemy, the fallen enemies, but not the dangles though, but just the cheeky meat. Obviously, they don't have a lot of meat on them. Maybe these calf muscles, I guess, but other than that, I'm not sure.
Well, I'll take Kiki round with me, and we'll, if he's willing, we'll tour and make the choicest cuts.
All right, you gross sons of guns. This
Are those talons and claws hollow, or what are those like if you pull one of those things off?
I don't know. You cut them off.
Yeah. The mute's going to cut one off and look inside it.
Know thy enemy. I like it.
It looks like the talons are part, so they wouldn't be hollow. They're going to be like blood and tendons and stuff inside of them. They just must have like an outer plating. Does that answer it?
Yeah, good enough.
Okay. All right, I think I'm going to fade to black on all this weirdness with the body horror. Next morning.
so how do you do overnight healing? Any special rules or?
You get 1d3 in like a hostel or a nice bed. I usually give you 1 hit point otherwise. Any other questions? All right, I assume not.
Nope.
All right, it's daylight in the jungle, the mighty jungle. Now what do you do?
Well, I've agreed that I'm willing to try and venture into this tree, but before I do that, I'm going to try and put this ring on to see if it aids me in gaining access to this god tree, or she described.
All right.
Put the ring on and then move up to where I saw this other creature disappear.
All right, so you with the ring on, it doesn't seem like the limbs and such are attacking you, but it just looks like, you know, there's obviously lots of bark and stuff around. This area right here looks more like the pale, creamish colored or creamy gray color of a tree without bark in that area, but it doesn't open for you.
Okay, I'll sort of push against it or try and pull it in some way like the creature did, to see if I can make a hole to squeeze through.
Did anyone grab Adney's chainmail?
No, it's still there as far as I'm aware.
You guys okay if Molnox takes that?
Go for it.
I encourage it. It's chainmail of baldness, though.
All right, roll a d6.
6.
RFED.
6.
All right, nice. So you do see one of these creatures in there leaning against the back wall. You can see, right?
I can't actually. No.
Weird. Let me see here. Oh, here we go.
Yep, I see now.
But you've surprised it. So as you struggle through and jump through and it closes behind him, what do you do?
So there's one dead one and one alive, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And it hasn't seen me yet?
Well, it sees you, but it doesn't have an opportunity to do anything.
If I have the chance, then I'll attack it with my sword.
Go ahead.
Chance, yeah. Cool.
Oh.
I surprised it.
You did surprise it, and
Nice.
you skewer it and kill it.
Whoa.
Nicely done.
Quite quickly.
This is easy.
What do the rest do?
What's going on in there, RFED?
You can't hear them.
Can't hear through the old bark. I'll go up there and see if I can cast knock on the tree.
Knock, knock. All right, the opening is permanently opened by the knock spell. So it's obviously like a woody, you know, you can see kind of some veininess from inside here of like moisture and the internals of a living tree, like, you know, like celery.
Baggio, you have many a trick up your diaphanous sleeves.
Sometimes I'm useful.
Hmm.
Today is one of those days.
You're too modest.
Well, you look at Salim over there. I didn't do my job.
I've dealt with these two creatures as well, obviously.
Impressive. You are quite established as a hero.
And I'm just going to move around that corner just to see, is that some sort of staircase?
Yeah, it's a stairwell leading down in the living wood of the tree. Here, I'm going to pull you guys out here so I can get you back into your marching order. Yeah. Who's else in front?
Well, he's dead.
RFED, and who else is in front?
Who's going to take...
Pike.
Molnox can go.
Molnox.
Okay.
And I'll stand behind him.
So he has AC 4 now. Chain and shield.
Well done.
There was also a bow on Adney if anyone needed a bow.
Longbow or short bow?
Wasn't specified.
So you know what? I can't use a longbow. What about arrows?
Yeah, he's got a dozen arrows left over, so you can refill your.
Alrighty.
So who is behind RFED?
I'll put.
Adney also had a spear.
Someone take that if they can ever wield it.
Yeah, Margrim. Is it Margrim? He might be useful to have him.
Margrim's got a spear.
Oh, okay.
Assuming this is when we get down there that it's 10 feet wide at least, this is fabulous. Deline will prepare a lantern versus a torch.
Cardo, get your torches ready.
Did Adney have a shield?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cardo will take the shield and spear and carry them as spares.
Cool.
I think over the course of the evening, I would have got together some willing bodies to bury Salim.
But not Adney.
Oh yeah, and Adney. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what the hell? Sure.
Everybody but Adney.
Does Kiki want a spear? Can use a spear. Oh, you're not supposed to use two-handed weapons, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So this is it. You got all your light-bearing people in the back.
You know what? I'm gonna just have my short sword out and carry a torch if I could.
Do you think it's smart to carry a torch inside a tree? If we end up below a tree, that's different.
Well, I guess we'll go with a lantern until we see what's at the bottom. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, so Deline will move up with that until. Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
All right, we good here?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right, looks fantastic to me too. All right, so you guys follow down this. It's actually only about a 5-foot tunnel, but oops, forgot y'all. It basically goes down around into the depths, always kind of wooden in nature and definitely kind of shifting around as one might expect. until eventually it ends in, it kind of feels like a normal tunnel like you would think of a cave.
There we are.
I'm trying to get all y'all in here. Bits of root and a woody dust seem to cover the floor of the cave. I think everyone's in now. Everyone can see, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to turn the dynamic lighting on, apparently. Nice. There we go. There. That's what it's supposed to look like. You guys all study that ahead of time?
Freebie.
No.
That would be no fun.
It doesn't really matter anyway. It's just
So looking around at the wood, does it look kind of fossilized to where do you think it would burn just by me lighting a torch, or do you think is it kind of almost stone like? Or
the walls and stuff are stone like, but this stuff may be this dust on the ground and stuff, and some of it's on the walls. Might be flammable. But it is wet and moist to the touch.
I think you'd probably be all right with a torch.
yeah, I'm gonna light a torch and have my short sword and torch out.
I mean, if it starts to look like it's causing a problem, I reckon you would be aware.
Okay.
All right, who's the best cave tree delver? Pick a direction.
Well, I guess I'm at the front at the moment, so
Are there any tracks, I guess? Or is there tracks, through wood chips?
Oh, yeah, could leave. There's dust.
There are indeed. Your guys' steps have caused some issue with that, but it seems like they go up this way and this way.
Okay, well, since this is the closest, I shall sort of take a couple of steps up in this direction. Should we go that way? How fast do you want me to move, Jace?
Well, you can see some stuff on the edge of your light there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see like one of those dead creatures that you've been seeing, the fish dudes up here. And then there's like a rise, and above it, it seems like some kind of nodule with some spore holes in it or something. And then there's some dead insect creatures up there.
Okay, so that could be giving off some sort of gas or something, spores that could be harmful by the looks of that.
Yeah, let's skip this room.
We could travel to the east, see what goes that way. So I shall backtrack and start to head down the other corridor. Check that out first.
Goldrick decides on his own to light up a torch, and he can suffer the consequences.
Do you give him one?
Oh, I've loaded him up. He's got plenty of torch.
How many does he have?
It's 3.
So 2 now?
Sure. Reduce my torch total here.
I'll hold up while I'm getting this stuff done here.
Okay.
All right. So we got 3 people with lights. All right, so you can see that the tunnel continues. This, whatever this stuff is that was on the ground, it doesn't seem to continue on up into this area, but it does going this way.
Yeah. So do we think we want to follow that stuff, or do the footprints continue sort of more north or more east?
They look like they maybe both ways.
Okay.
I say get out of this stuff.
Okay, well, I'll start to head in this direction if people want to follow.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got some light.
I will stay close to you, RFED. You have my torch.
Thank you.
And my crossbow.
All right, everyone better keep up. We're moving along through the woody internals of the yeah, what I call the Zivo Dervo, the God tree.
Can we hear anything? Any sounds? Or...
Yeah, sure. I think there's going to be multiple sounds down here. A weird windy sound maybe from somewhere, dripping water almost, or moisture of some sort all over the place. You can see it on the sides.
This place is no good for my asthma.
Oh boy. I think. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Now give me 1 second.
Okay. So as we're following, I'll try and follow the most sort of well-trodden footprints, I guess.
Okay. The amount of tokens that I have for these games are just stupid.
Yeah, I hate that in my games. You have to just highlight them and pick them all up at once.
It's just stupid. Whoa, Nelly. Alrighty. Alrighty, nice. All right. So you guys can go ahead now. Looks like you guys have moved into some kind of order. I like it.
So do we think left or right is more footprints that we're following?
You would say left, I think.
Okay. I shall move around to the left then.
Be careful, Kiki.
I shall protect him, do not worry.
Your concern is touching.
Roll a d6, Froth.
5.
Nice. Okay, RFED is leading well out in front. Kiki moves, and basically the Pike Brigade hears a slight change in sound, like a creaking of wood in the wind, and then suddenly some creatures kind of burst out of this area.
Oof.
You can roll initiative.
These are different creatures.
Yeah, they look like they're made of wood, and they kind of like have a bendy shape to them, is like just a bunch of limbs put together, which is kind of a weird trunk. They don't look like Sailvin or like anything you've ever seen before.
Are they similar sort of wood to the tree we're inside? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
Who has the wood ring? The Spriggan ring?
Our
yeah, I've got it.
I'm going to try and talk to these guys before they kick our butt.
I think they've already engaged.
Yeah, so this one slams into Pike in order to try and move past him, but can't quite do it. But the other ones do reach past him with their saplings kind of whipping down like a whip on him. I'm pretty sure 13 doesn't hit. Oh, I gotta find where these fucking things are. All right. AC 4.
Yeah, that's hit.
All right, yeah. So barely one of them tags him. It's kind of like on a brushy, like almost feels like a whip of thorns or something.
Okay.
3 points of damage to old Pike. What does Pike do?
Pike is disengaging.
So you can move half of your distance away.
Okay.
Half of your movement rate.
Are these 5 foot squares?
They are indeed. He has metal armor, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah, so he can move 4 squares. So he could move 2 squares away, but he can't do anything else. What about Margrim here?
Margrim is stepping into the breach.
He could go back that far if you want.
Okay.
They're where you had him before.
Can I come running forward, sort of brandishing this ring, and saying we're here to help the god tree? Try and see if I can negotiate with them.
Yeah, so if you want to run, your AC is going to be down -2, and you could move your full movement, which is 60 feet.
So can I just use sort of half movement? Can I get there with half? 1, 2.
It wouldn't be half of that. You either can go 60 or 20, one or the other.
Well, probably 20 will get me close enough to at least.
That would be 4 squares.
Okay,
To show off your bling.
So I'll come down here and I'll try and negotiate with them, like I say, showing them, waving this ring, saying we are here to help rid you of these foul fish creatures.
Roll a reaction roll.
Okay. Where is the reaction roll?
You can also just do 2d6.
2d6.
Yeah.
Action rolls on your character sheet. It's probably near charisma. Okay, so RFED comes running up, brandishing like Green Lantern, the wooden ring of the Spriggan. What's Margrim doing?
It's just kind of defending himself and trying to hold him back from rushing into the corridor.
Okay. Is anybody else going to do anything?
Baggio just moved.
Yeah, I saw that. Anyone else going to do anything?
Are we not attacking? Is that the idea here?
We're around to see how they react, I think the goal
All
is.
right.
I do get a +1 on that on my charisma, I forgot.
Okay.
Molnox will just move up.
Molnox. Anybody else? No? All right, so these things seem maddened beyond discourse.
They're already effed up. All right. RFED, you're supposed to say the word acorn, otherwise they don't understand.
Acorn.
Oh, wow, you didn't beat it too. Crazy.
I didn't know the password.
All right, so they'll attack again here. Looks like sure, there's 3 of them. 3d2. All right, so 2 on Margram and 1 on Malnox. I feel like this could be the end. Malnox hits AC. Would I get a 13?
Yeah.
AC 3.
That hits.
It's the only one that hits, though. 3 points of damage on Molnox.
He's still up.
He's still up. Your guys' turn.
Baggio's going to cast a spell when he can.
Sure, go ahead. Does anyone else do any magic before Bajasco does?
You'll throw a web down on those 4 squares. Hobbs made really cool web icon, so you all can see that. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, I forgot about that.
How could you forget that?
Who knows? Who knows? Are you kidding me? It's been so long since we played. Oh, you didn't play on Wednesday, did you?
Watch it.
I saw the whole thing.
I'm going to cast that and suggest everyone step back a ways and plink them.
Okay. So a web encases these sapling creatures. Alrighty. Is that right? That's where you wanted it, I'm assuming?
You got it.
All right, nice. Is anyone else going to do anything? So if you attack with your melee weapons, you got a chance to get them stuck in here. But you can attack with missile weapons and spears without that being a concern.
Okay. Then Margrim will poke with his spear.
Yeah, as will I.
A 15.
Hits.
For 4 damage.
Oh, no. There we go. Four damage, you said?
Yep.
Anybody else?
Can the mute attack from where he is with the polearm? Or does he need to move up?
He can attack.
All right.
I assume AC7 miss.
Yeah. They kind of seem little... No, AC7 will hit, sorry.
Oh, okay, that's 3 damage then.
Oof.
Misses.
And Molnox will throw caution to the wind and attack as well with his sword.
All right. All right.
Well worth it.
Roll 3d6. Oh, he's not very strong. So he gets a -1 from now on. Roll a strength check. So his weapon is entangled.
It's pretty good magic, I told you.
All right. Anybody else?
Cardo will just step forward and hand a spear to Molnox.
Okay. Nice. Point first.
No, he's too much of a gentleman for that.
Okay. Is that good for everybody then? Pike isn't doing anything?
I don't think Pike can really do anything from there. It's
Okay, Kiki. I'm just like, all right, done. You don't get to say anything. Nada from Kiki. Nice initiative.
I'm going to take a defensive position here with my crossbow.
Yeah, watch that corridor to the north.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that corridor and keep a loaded crossbow pointed in that direction.
We shall attack again then.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
5 damage.
So it seems pretty easy to hit these creatures, but they seem to be pretty tough.
Ooh. Margrim stuffs them for 6 damage.
Okay. Golnox misses.
Nice.
Ooh, that finally kills it.
Yeah, they're pretty tough. You know, they've got quite a lot of.
Baggio's toad will spit at the lower of those two.
Okay. Misses. All the webs get dispersed and they attack.
All of the. This guy's amazing. His toad.
I got you, dude.
Yeah, you know. One bad call to rule them all.
I got you. So Guldrick is like holding it, obviously wild-eyed. Get him. And then he kind of hears some weird puff, and it looks like some spores escape out of that. You can just see kind of like a cloud to the south below him. And out of the cloud comes these saplings, their arms moving wildly, their hair fronds, flopping back behind them.
Oh, no.
They can't get to you guys, though. They just come rushing around the corner. Initiative. I got a 1. You're lucky.
Nice.
Now what do we do? Let's start Mute. You're down there.
Baggio will cast a spell.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, well, if you're ready for it, he's going to cast Sleep on those guys down that way. If more jumps are coming.
Roll hit dice.
Dooby-doo. 11 again.
He's on form today.
I don't think they're going to be affected, unfortunately, by the old sleep spell.
Okay. They're not very sleepy.
They can't count sheep.
I should have sent leaves swirling down.
What's the D? Oh, you didn't get it. Save it. That's what it's for. Never mind. I got it. All right. So,
wow.
Yeah. What's the mute gonna do?
Polearm acts after them, correct?
Yes, you're gonna be last. And you're gonna be last in the initiative round. Exactly.
So he'll hold back because they're probably going to move up.
Yeah, but there is no hold in BX. Oh, so
Well, they'll move and then he'll attack, right?
his initiative isn't yet. That's right.
Yeah.
Is Aldrich going to do anything? Pike going to do it? Or Cardo?
Would avoid combat.
Yeah, so run. Yeah. Cardo
is falling back.
Molnox.
Ooh.
Can you set a spear so they run onto it?
Yeah, if they're actually charging, you can. He could also just move up there and attack if he wants to.
Margrim will head up with you, Molnox. Let's take them.
All right.
So you don't have to get all the way up there if you don't want to. You could just be one square in front of the mute and then attack with your spear.
Sounds good.
Yep. Dancing around.
Okay, go ahead. Hits. Damage.
Molnox hit as well.
Yeah, D6. Or he's the only one that hit, not as well.
Yeah.
Five points.
Good.
How long will the web hold, Baggio?
Oh, a long time. I'll show you in tens of minutes right now.
I shall go down and back up these guys if they come forward with my spear.
They'll eventually break out.
Cool.
All right.
Some space down here then. Pike will reposition himself and shoot into the webs.
Go ahead.
Toad will spit into the web, or into a beast.
Six damage.
Top one or bottom one?
Bottom one, please.
Aim for the spit. Oh. He just dribbles out his mouth.
More of those webs instantly destroyed.
Oh, no.
I should have rebooted. My computer is kind of slow. Maybe it always is, though. I don't know. All right, so nice. So these guys are going to move up. RFED, you can go ahead and attack.
Okay.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong button. Shiitake. What's Kiki doing? Staying up there?
Yeah. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. Watch the other direction.
Roll a d6. You can just barely see something up there.
This place is a pain in the ass. There's creatures everywhere.
All right, so these guys are going to attack. 1 and 3. So 1, 2, 3. Looks like the left side. Molnox and the mute. Isn't Molnox almost dead?
He's not doing well.
Yeah, I probably should have made you make a morale check to make him move up there. That seems a little unlikely.
Beard bonus.
AC 8 misses both of you guys, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. What's Kiki going to do if he spots something moving in the shadows of this living wood?
I'm just gonna be ready with my sword.
Okay. I think it's time for a new initiative. I don't think
the mute gets to attack.
The mutant monk. He's so big, his face doesn't even fit on the token. Oh, shit. The one right to this below him?
Yeah.
All right. Splinters the sapling.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, he can attack again.
Oh, yeah.
The weird thing about the artwork for the mute, I downloaded the exact same image on my phone this morning as a reference.
He wrote something.
No, I was doing some drawing and I downloaded that same image just by coincidence.
Oh.
Huh.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
What are you drawing these mute dudes for?
Well, I just wanted a guy with a fat face.
Oh,
That's what I was looking for.
fat face.
Yeah. So I guess if you put in Google search, I think it's one of the first images that come up with fat face.
The weird things we learn. Initiative, sir. 2. Okay, so this thing or person or shadow that you spotted leaves.
Well, he's going to get his mates, Kiki.
Uh-oh.
Saplings don't know how to flee. Oh, so it is going after RFED. Miss it. Oh, I guess I shouldn't roll an initiative roll. I should actually roll a d20. Ooh, a 19.
Got to stick with the first roll.
2 points of damage.
Okay.
So you guys down there can attack, and you guys can just do whatever you'd like.
Toad will spit at the bottom one.
Ooh, 7 damage.
Excuse me.
Phew.
Oh, shit. How much damage does the mute do?
That was supposed to be for Molnox.
How much damage does Molnox do?
3.
All right, it's destroyed. Oh, shit.
Is that one still up?
No, I'm sorry. It's destroyed.
Okay.
I just can't get the token thing to come up. There it is. Here we go. Now what? What are the rest of
the one Baggio just hit. That one's still around, Jace.
Baggio didn't hit it.
Oh, he missed it.
AC 8 or AC 7, I guess I can't remember.
Okay, so Spike will fire his crossbow at the lower one underneath the web. AC 6. 1 damage.
AC 7 is what I was expecting these guys to be here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I wrote down. I don't know why I just didn't look at what I wrote down. All right, nice. Miss. The 6 hits.
Yeah, so 1 damage.
Got it.
I'm gonna come and help on the ones in the web.
Okay.
I'll move 20 feet. Well, I guess I just have to pull out my bow first. I'm gonna move down and pull out my bow.
You can go ahead and shoot. I don't make you wait around or anything.
Pretty solid.
AC 8, that's a miss. AC 7 is what they are. Did you add your
7, yeah.
limit your range bonus? It looked like you did, but
Yeah.
Cursed that descending armor class.
yeah, you rolled an 8. All right. Now what? Is that everybody?
Yep.
Can't we start an addition war?
What are you talking about? Now what? What do you guys do now?
Guess we keep trying to kill these ones in the web.
Yeah, let's finish these off before we move on.
Okay. Poke it with a spear.
Yeah, I shall do the same.
Not with a 5, he don't.
Nope.
They must be really dancing around in that web.
With like 13 arrows hanging up in the web. And
Yeah, they just have a tough hide is all. No one hit? What are the other guys doing? The mute and those guys, nothing watching?
Yeah, we're watching up north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take another round of attacks.
Okay. God damn it.
There's the toad hitting for 3.
6.
That's a total of 9. Okay, so this one is destroyed. Anybody left?
Several.
No.
Yeah, we're all done.
Initiative. Get a 2. All right, what do you guys do?
Stab it. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Ugh.
Use my spear on that one again.
Nice.
Oh,
So that's 9 in total.
Anybody else?
I don't think anyone can reach.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back up right here.
Does my toad have?
Oh,
can
in
my
that
toad
case-
shoot that one? Sorry. Is there enough room, Hobbs?
What's that?
Is there enough room for my toad to spittle at that dude?
Sure.
All right. Let's just make that.
The mute can run up there too and attack if you'd like.
Yeah, yeah, there we go.
You'd have to move up into this other one though, because you're too far away otherwise.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Toad misses.
Mm-hmm.
Is Molnock staying down there?
Whoosh.
Is Molnock staying down there, TJ?
He's gonna move up a little bit. Be with the rest of the group.
So that last swing seems a splinter at it as you guys are fighting through the web. At that point, that's when you can see the investigative sort to the north. They're moving forward.
Oh, fishmen.
oof. Train of them.
One of them has a conch shell to its lips.
Oh, no. Nice knowing you guys.
Yeah,
Good game.
Kiki looks at Pike and says, "Pike, I want you to know it was a great privilege to fight alongside you."
The feeling's mutual, Kiki. Very nice of you to say as much.
You guys, everyone can roll a saving throw with a +2.
All right. So they moved in blue, huh? With a plus what?
2.
Versus spells.
Yeah. Yeah, they're cheaters, aren't they? Aren't they, Aaron?
I don't know. I think that.
Oh no!
Kiki! Kiki, no!
Stay close. Stay close, but not too close. My skin condition is contagious.
Okay, that was Celine Baggio.
That wasn't good.
Here you go. Oh, what's going on? There we go. Okay, Baggio made it.
Yeah, boy.
Pike made it. What about these? Deline failed, you said? What
Celine
about
failed.
Paul Knox?
I've just got to do Cardo now.
Molnox failed.
Both your guys did. Have you made a saving throw yet?
Nah, I don't make a habit of that.
Yeah, I try not to make those. I understand. I got Goldrick and Cardo. And what about
Cardo's.
Markram?
Yeah. Margrim got a 20.
Oh. Oh, I thought Pike got a 20.
No, that's right up here, Pike's one.
Oh, nice. Nice. All right, it probably doesn't matter what they have. All right, so let's roll this to see how long you guys are.
Goldrick fails.
Only one round.
Oof.
That'll probably be enough to really cause some problems. All right, initiative.
Let's win this.
Beat a 3. Oh, noes.
Yes.
Did we win?
The death
No.
of Kiki.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good.
So this guy in the back seems larger than the others. His dangly bit's much thicker.
Oh no.
Oh, there's some girthy danglers.
And tumescent.
I can't, and because I'm frozen in place, I can't stop them from like slapping against my forehead. I'm helpless to stop it.
Oh man.
Yeah, so one of them sticks a trident in Kiki, and Kiki froths at the mouth bloodily.
Ah. He's gone all foamy.
Avenge me, Pike. Avenge me.
You'll get a roll to see if you're actually dead. It won't. It's possibly it's not as bad as it looks. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. One at each of the other guys here. Pike, then Goldrick, then Baggio. Pike, Goldrick, Baggio. 16 hit Baggio.
He's AC 4.
1 plus. Yes, it does. 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And the other guy can't get in there to cause any havoc. So it's your guys' turn.
Okay.
So what's Pike doing?
He's withdrawing.
To where?
Can he get past the side of Gold?
Yeah, you can go to any square if you want to that's not occupied. You just can't stop, so you can only move 2 square. Yeah, the only place you could go is right there south of Goldrick.
Yeah.
All right. Baggio will lash out with the staff at this guy.
Okay.
If he does that, can he back up at all?
No.
Okay, then he will just strategically back up a bit.
Yeah. What's your movement rate?
Maximum. Diaphanous robes are plus 80 feet or something.
40. Yeah, so you can move 4 squares if you'd like back.
Hold that torch high, Goldrick.
Yeah. Is Goldrick going to try? You can move back farther, yeah. Is Goldrick trying? Goldrick's not staying, is he?
Well, he's not combative, and so I don't know if he can like strategically bail, but he'll try to.
Yeah, he can. He can get back there next to them. Is any people moving up there to bridge this gap? We can move Kiki out of the way.
Oh, Christ. Which one has the shell?
Back here.
Probably the big dangler man.
No, back here.
Okay.
King Dong.
I've got a sleep on me.
Dangles.
I think I passed mine, so I'm going to move up, yeah?
Oh, you did? You did make it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
What's the dangler doing?
They're all danglers. The big guy didn't do anything last round.
He's just standing there swaying.
You can move into the place that Kiki is if you'd like.
Okay. So there's to that. Can I attack?
Sure.
You can easily just stand over my corpse.
I shall try and shield his body as I attack.
You should probably stay where you were, Baggio.
I was wondering if all this movement happened at the same time.
Yeah.
I've hit one.
I'd hate to leave my Lachio to die, but you know.
Which one?
The one directly in front of, directly to the north of me.
All right, you can cleave.
Okay, I shall swing at another one. Oh, take that!
Whoa. He's just mowing them down.
It's not dead, yo. Very
Ah,
close. Very close.
Margrim running through with his spear.
Thank goodness for rolling for each character, each NPC's hit points.
Yeah, you want to average hit point that, Jace. Save
seven,
yourself all
yeah.
that grief, mate.
No, I like it. Margrim, go ahead.
Oh, he misses.
Let down.
Shouldn't mock the DM.
All right, is that
Bad
it?
juju. No, I'm gonna. Pike is.
Piking
Can
one?
can I get a shot down the side there?
No, because you took a withdrawal.
Oh
can't
yeah,
do
that's
anything
right. Yeah,
else.
cool. Yeah.
Is that it?
I think everyone else is asleep.
Oh, beat a 1. You're still on the hook here, Froth.
Good.
So
The
let's-
spirit of the spirit of the
anybody-
halfling
Right from the grave.
from the grave.
You may not be dead yet. Not quite dead yet. We don't know until we roll.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack the wounded creature
Go ahead.
while everyone else is coming to their senses.
Let's hope that's not a Morgul trident.
Oh, I should hack into another one.
I've never heard of Morgul. What's that?
That's what Frodo gets stabbed with in Lord of the Rings.
Is
A
that a
Morgul blade.
Is that a book or something?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yes. It's this guy called Tolkien.
Sorry, I've been muted. I got spells.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Bajo's going to cast sleep.
Well, he gets to cleave again, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think Baggio should go first.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. Alfred was very fast on the draw. You can cleave, Alfred.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for it. Okay. Sure.
Misses.
Miss that time.
See how these things just seem to work out right by the dice. Isn't that amazing? All right, sleep.
That's emergent story right there.
6 hit dice worth.
Oh, shit. Wrong button. All right. Back at you with the sleep action. Where are you putting it? I guess I should ask.
Well, basically, it does
Oh, it's
that
not gonna
higher hit dice first, so that big dude back there.
Yeah, it's not going to matter. I just realized. All righty. Margrim.
Yep, he'll stab that fish man.
This one? And right in front of him?
Yeah.
Okay, he's dead.
Okay.
Anybody else?
There's still one up.
Yes.
Have they gone yet?
No.
Okay, so the mute has to wait till after that.
He can move.
Oh, okay.
Deline will shoot a crossbow at it.
Go ahead.
Why did it? Don't know why it shows up. Anyway, she missed.
Because you rolled it.
Yeah, doesn't that thing at the bottom? I switched to as Deline Sion, but nothing happened.
Oh, but I think it put the Deline Sion then under the name, but
Yeah, it does.
Let me do it
Under
again.
range.
I'll do it again just for fun. This doesn't count. Okay, I just had to have it switched there before I started typing in.
okay, nice. I thought you had done it earlier that way. But
Yeah, I accidentally recouped the spell as Adamor the Minotaur.
what the hell?
Sorry about
Nice.
that.
JDR making an appearance. All right. Who's up? What's going on here?
I think it's your big dude and then the mute.
Get him.
Good drawing.
Mute, you can go ahead and attack. Ooh, that's a hit.
Whoosh. He's deadly, that geezer.
He's something else. That's for damn sure.
He doesn't brag much.
No, he don't say a lot. He don't say a lot, does he? He's kind of quiet.
It's a silent assassin.
Yeah.
You did 9 points, right?
Yeah.
You're. Oh, you know what? It's probably not going to matter to you, but we normally give two-handed weapons that go last advantage on their damage.
Oh, I thought it was just on two-handed swords and battle axes.
Nah, I think spears should work as well for that, but or like pole arms for sure. But all right, so it looks like yeah, he withdraws, taking the other creature with him.
Let's charge after him, or run away entirely.
I'm going to rush over to Kiki. Kiki!
Oh yeah, we better see
Hang in there, fella. Hang in there.
I'm standing over him,
between our
guarding his corpse.
Come back to us.
It's getting dark now.
Come back
Getting
to
real
us.
dark.
It's all looking very dark. All right, roll your death save.
Come back to us, Kiki.
Just a D20.
Yeah, you need an 8 or higher.
It's getting real dark.
He's got the... Yes.
All
You got-
right.
Dead.
Achoo! These allergies.
The
Where am
power-
I? Where am I?
This doesn't look like halfling heaven.
Am I back at home in the gray wastes?
No, you survived, Kiki. You survived.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes.
I wish
right.
I could say the same.
Oh, really? My eyes are sore from my allergies.
Roll a d20 and a d6. Tell me what you got.
An 18 and a 6.
All right, so you have 1 hit point, and you'll need a week's bed rest or magical healing in order to do much other than stumble around. For now, you know what it feels like to be run over by a large
fishman.
man with tumescent danglies.
Bludgeoned.
Oh my god! All right,
We're gonna have nightmares. He dangled them right in my face.
face.
Oh man! Nobody told me adventuring would be like this. Oh, poor.
Somehow I feel like I broke a rule by saying all that. I don't know. Oh, this one's still sleeping. I'm assuming you kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm all for giving chase to this creature, if anyone's with me.
Yeah, I think it's been one round. I think get after him quick, and then maybe consider leaving.
I'm just gonna hang back with the torchbearers. It's enough dangling for one day for me.
So he looks like he's about the same speed as anyone wearing metal armor that's unencumbered with treasure. So anyone wants to try to be faster than him, you would have to have leather armor or less.
Would he be more encumbered by dragging his boss man?
Yeah, that is encumbered.
Oh, I gotcha.
So in a running speed, how many squares would be doing?
$12, isn't it?
60 foot, is it?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And is someone with a torch sort of running with me so I can see where I'm going?
1, 2, 3. Well, she'll just move normal here.
Okay, because I've got another 6 squares, that was all.
You see the tracks? The dragage?
Dragging in north.
Yeah, definitely north.
I've got one more space if you can just... That's it. That's as far as I can get.
Oops, sorry. Pulling people off the screen there. That's just the viewer screen.
We're all spread out here.
You need personal space.
All right, Froth, let's roll some initiative.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
So
Now-
the dragon continues to the north, does it?
Yeah, you can see it. It's only kind of spotty because this is like actual rock or the hardwood, and then this is the woody bits of dust and such.
Okay.
Termites.
Is everyone going to move their other characters up? I'm going to continue moving.
Are you running still, or?
Well, everyone else is falling behind a bit, so I'm going to do a sort of normal move. So that's 6 squares, yeah?
4 squares.
Oh, 4. Okay, I've only moved 4, so that's me done then.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you're at, 4?
Yep.
All right, then Deline will slow down like that.
Oh, right. Got sight of them or something. So if they're actually there, does that mean I'll be able to spear him?
Yeah.
Okay, I shall jab at him with my spear before he disappears.
Oh. Oof. Oh, not quite enough to kill him.
I think make him think twice.
Definitely in sad shape, though.
Is the big guy still sleeping?
Nope. He's just blowing something.
Can Deline cast light on his eyes?
No, because she ran up
Yep,
there.
yep. Sorry.
No problem.
Wow, players, man, they really want their cake and eat it, Jason. You know what
They
I mean?
always do. Roll a saving throw, RFED. That creature brings it up as the other one, as you stab it, it kind of lumbers forward. Clawed hands. Prepared to rip you limb from limb. Not actually. We've actually had that happen in this game, but definitely doing something wicked. Yeah, so it blows on the thing, and it's a screeching sound. Everyone can hear it, but it doesn't seem to have any effect. But this dude, as a last-ditch effort with his 1 hit point, comes flying in. Oh, misses. Initiative. Booby to 6 this time.
Oh.
Got no chance, you sons of guns. All right, I find it. What else can this guy do? Anything? All right, apparently that won't work. All right, so discordant sounds come screeching across the conch horn. Roll a save again. If you make it, you take half of this. If you fail, you take it all.
That RFED?
3
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so it's 3, yeah?
Yeah, and the dude attacks you again. Ooh, got you once, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
For 1 point of damage, a glancing blow. The rest of you guys can do whatever it is you're going to do.
I shall attack him with my sword then.
Do it.
Let's see if I can finish this foul beast.
Deline cast light on the big guy.
AC5.
Looks like he's blinded. He's already dead anyhow.
It's the caster in the back. In
On the big guy?
Oh, that was the big guy, I thought.
I'm
Supposed to be
sorry,
anyway.
the horn blower.
The hornblower is blinded. Hellfishio hornblower. Oh, that's the wrong button. All right. That's not blind, is it? Anyhow, what's Margrim doing?
He's just he just moved up to the side of RFED.
You can stab with a spear at the
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
archer behind.
Yeah.
I can't see.
See that? Oh, don't think that's enough.
That hits.
Oh, cool. Stumbles onto the spear for 6 damage, impaling himself. Yeah.
Owie.
Impaled on the emergent story.
I feel like you're mocking me.
Shots fired. Did you hear that?
Anyone else doing anything?
I think that's everyone.
Initiative. Okay, simultaneously. It looks like he's getting ready to blow something, and he's in the midst of blowing it, but anyone who wants to attack who's in range can do so.
Margrim.
It's surely the Gadamarung of all spells.
A 16.
Roll damage.
5 damage.
That didn't take long.
Sweet. Okay, man.
All right, yeah, he's dead. Whatever horrific spell he was going to cast.
It's been silenced.
Lost
The horn is silenced.
on its fishy lips.
When he's blowing those horns, is he using some of those reagents and things?
Yeah, it seems like the reagents are being used as well, but maybe not. Maybe they use them for some kind of chemical interactions. It's also magical.
Let's study this.
Now what you gonna do?
I'm starting to feel a bit battered, I must confess.
Interesting. What are you guys gonna do?
Is there any more footprints or?
This looks like the people or the things that were making the footprints.
Sort of the end of the trail of footprints.
Someone want to walk around with Deline to help protect her a little bit as she shows the light in all the corners?
Yeah, I'll do that, yeah.
All right, let's go to the upper left first, a couple.
So it looks like they've had some sort of camp in here. You can see some creatures that were killed laying about, insectile of some sort.
Oh, so it's sort of an end of a corridor by the looks of it.
Shall I search the bodies of these fallen creatures?
Indeed. Yeah. Let's search this whole chamber, see if there's anything stashed away.
Well, they seem to be invading it rather than it's their home, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we came down here to stop them, and I think we may have stopped them.
Hopefully. There's obviously loads of uncovered corridors and directions we didn't take. I'm going to move to the back of the party in case there's any others.
Good idea.
Come following us.
Oh, don't leave me here.
Pasty mush.
Pasty mush. Delicious.
Where did we find that?
On the conch blower.
Is silverite just silver, or is that something different?
No, it's like little pieces of almost like hard nuggets that look silver, but they're not silver. A lot of the creatures of Kalmatta seem to use them as some sort of trade bait or something. So they have a value that depends on what the market is in town in Sindanor. But there is rumor that other folk pay much more money for them if you happen to reach one of them.
Very cool.
So if you're going to sell them XP wise, I'll just give them a value for each one of them. And it's usually like a D6 or something. And that's how much each one is worth. So, but if you were to hold on to them later, then you'd just split them up and then you wouldn't get any XP until you figured how much they're worth. So, yeah, when you search around, it seems like these guys were carrying almost everything that was on them. Like they must have made their way through and were forcing their way to something and had stopped here when you ran into them.
Really tough to tell if there's a taint here still or if we did our job for Tree Lady.
Well, perhaps we could have a quick look on the way back, but maybe we should head out of this place.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm still a little dizzy from all those danglers hitting me in the forehead.
You got some welts.
Are you guys heading back the same way you came?
Yeah, do we want to investigate any of these side corridors or anything else, or are we going to head straight out?
If we go in one that's not too wide, I could do a web if we needed to make a retreat.
Can we listen out as we travel back the way we come for any more of these sort of creatures or anything?
I didn't hear your question.
And I was just saying, if we head back the way we came, can we listen out as we go to see if we can hear anything from any of these sort of side passageways? Or
Yeah, you don't see any tracks going this way.
okay.
And nor did you see any tracks at any of the other passages. I shouldn't say that now, I guess.
There was that first room where there were some tracks, I believe. When we first
Can everyone see right now, or if I move to lean forward?
Yep.
You still can see?
Yep.
There were tracks from here, but you think those one creatures made it. There are tracks now from where those other creatures came from this direction. And there were some tracks going into this direction. You guys can't see now, though, can you?
No.
I'm coming. I'm Goldrick.
Just the web.
Now you can see, right?
Yep.
Yes. This way had some tracks going that way, and this way had some tracks going from here. And this is where you guys came from. No tracks going that way.
Yeah, so this is that one to sort of the northwest is the one where we went in and there was some dead bodies.
Yep.
Of the creatures. So
We don't need.
Them. I guess it's the tree creatures that attacked them.
Yeah, we don't need to go back in there, do we?
I think if it's killed the fishmen, we don't. So that's the only possible way that we haven't explored it. Maybe we should. What do we think?
There are tracks that went in there, you're saying?
That came from that direction. You think it might be those creatures that came around and attacked you.
The opposite direction. Okay. So maybe it is that we've cleared them all out. Can we hear anything from that direction now we're here?
Nothing different than you've heard, when it was relatively silent in the past. Water dripping, moaning winds, that sort of wonderfulness.
I think it may be time for some fire and some food and some rest.
R&R.
Yes.
All right.
But that's just me. I mean, you're the veterans of the jungle.
Oh, you're pretty victorious.
This, I don't get any feeling from this strange wooden ring, do I, Jace?
No.
It doesn't give off any sort of strange, magical sort of, I don't know, any way of identifying if the tree was happier or if we sort of done the job.
Not so far.
No.
Are you guys heading back?
I think that's the consensus, isn't it?
Yes,
Fair
please.
enough. Let's help Kiki out of here.
Okay.
Hey. All right, so you're back up here. No one else died down there, right? Just Kiki went down. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hireling nearly bought it.
That one hireling, we can't think of his name.
Yeah, it's I don't know, like Mustafar or something.
He'll be missed.
Mumakai.
He'll be missed.
All right, so you guys make it back through the jungle. It takes almost the entirety of the day. Just as the sun is getting ready to go down, the Black Guard hails you from the atop the walls, which you're very certain that they would happily close. Wow, back from the jungles. What do you have for us? So the normal is you pay 25% of anything that you earned in the jungle, unless you're willing to give all the information about what you did, and then it's only 10%.
I have no problem sharing all of this.
Are you guys selling the silverite right now?
Does anyone want to keep silverite?
Max XP.
Very good.
I'm happy to sell it.
Can we find out how the market is on silverite before we pawn it all off, or
3 gold pieces a piece.
3?
Yep.
We have 129, 387.
Seems pretty good.
So that mush on the trip back, someone realizes that it's some kind of poison that could be attached to something if they wanted to, like, wipe their blades in poison or something.
Ooh.
How many doses?
3 doses.
3 dose?
Yeah, 3 doses. 3 dos amigos.
Sure, we should give that to that lawful guy.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd want that.
Anyone want a net? Do those using nets require a particular character class?
Yeah, fisherman.
If yeah, it would be the same as if you're not someone who could be proficient in that, then you would have difficulty using that. If it's not one of your weapons that you'd be proficient with as a class.
Okay.
No one is, haha. So they would all need a roll. All right, so I got 1144 in treasure. Does that sound right?
387. 5 pearls
Yeah.
at 100 each. 3
Coral
coral trinkets
trinkets.
at 450.
Yep.
That's 950. The silverite, 129 of them times 3.
What did you? What? All right.
We got 9 silverite
150.
early
I
on.
think I missed you guys. I only did 150, so there should be 300 more. So 1444.
Did you do the gold off of
Yeah, 107.
107? Yeah.
So XP wise, everyone would get 144. No, that's wrong. I have to divide for that. Everyone would get 140 per level. So you get 100 per surviving and then 40 per hex.
What was the total gold?
1444. 289 XP for that. A piece, and then 140 per level for surviving.
Is that God Tree
A location.
a location or no?
Yes, it is now.
Zivo Dervo.
So gold wise, it's 289.
No, that's XP. We have to drop 10% of it because you had to pay that to the bastards at the gate.
So 261.
Yeah.
Is that what it would be? I don't know.
Well done.
So level 1, I got 429 XP plus the 261 gold. And I looted the corpse of one of our compatriots for an amulet. Feeling pretty
Kiki,
good.
you're a
Yeah,
true
survived.
adventurer. You're a true adventurer now. Kiki.
Yeah, I got 231.2 gold a piece. So that 0.2 would be silver. All right. So it's late. No one gets to carouse. Haha. Too bad for you. That's all you wanted to do. All right. So you can turn this off if you want, Aaron. TJ, you got anything you want to pimp or say about the game? You have to unmute yourself first.
Sorry, working on it. No, just fun playing with you guys.
All right. You could have muted. You could have kept yourself muted for that. No, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
right?
Thanks for playing. You made it. Your character made it for once. I think it's because you didn't talk very much.
Yep, that was the secret.
Froth, anything you wanted to say or pimp on the show?
Well, I mean, you guys know about the Thought Eater blog and podcast. That's my thing I've got going on. But I had a great time. I've been looking forward to this. I appreciate you inviting me, Hobbs. And once I saw RFED and Spikepit were playing, it was like, oh, yeah. So I've been looking forward to this. So
Nice.
Sunday mornings is sometimes a good time for me to play. So hopefully I can jump in
All right,
in
brother.
the future. So thank you again.
Sounds good, Darren.
Yeah, good game as always. Enjoyed playing with some new people, which is always fun. And survived the day playing as a tank with 11 hit points. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I turned into such a wussy. It's that Baggio with all his scene-ending magic.
5 or 6 saving throws probably didn't help. Didn't do me any harm, to be honest. But yeah,
Colin,
good game.
thank you.
Yeah, man. Awesome as ever. Great to play with some new guys. Meet up with the legendary Anchorite, Froth, man. The 40-er. Wow. Very cool. Kiki the halfling.
I was hoping y'all look like Kiki.
Yeah, and of course my jam is Spikepit, as you may or may not be aware. And the moral of the story, don't go into the jungle without Baggio and his diaphanous robes.
Yeah, and don't look under them, Aaron.
No.
You don't have to. They're diaphanous.
No, don't strain your neck, man. You might strain your eyes, but never strain your neck. No, it was good times. Hate to say this, but Deline has now level 2.
Oh my gosh.
And she just gained a few hit points.
Nice.
She gained a powerful spell. Life was good. It was good times. A real bummer to see Salim kick it.
That's true. Alas, poor Salim.
I don't like it when people die if I'm a caller.
Yeah, I like the way people, as a caller, they feel responsible for everyone else. It's kind of interesting the way that works out. So TJ didn't say it, but he is the author of the Triple M. So Froth, I don't know if you even realized it when he said it. He's the one that spoofed your ass. So
I only saw that on the Discord recently, but it was, I left him messages. He knows how brilliant I thought it was. Seriously, I laughed so hard. I mentioned it on the
Yeah.
but
Did he crash the car?
well, this lady I work with, she's kind of short.
Oh, yeah.
I saw her. It was at the end when he was doing the Les Chaldrons Chromatique, and I was laughing so hard at that point that this lady I work with kind of looked in my window. I just saw her eyes peering over the window to see if I was all right, because I was just a mess. I think she thought I was having a stroke or something. So I was dying. So it was brilliant.
Thank you, sir.
yeah,
I'm
so
liking Gordo too. I want to hear more Gordo.
I'll work on some more Gordo. I'm working on a show with Ian Greengarden now, and it's called Pit What's Got Spikes in It.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Oh man, I don't know who that's about. No, serious. Brutal English accents upcoming then.
Yeah.
Without question.
It can't be as bad as Jason's Irish accent though, whatever happens.
Or Australian or whatever that is. My accents are terrible.
Classic, man. I never forgot that Irish accent.
Who could? All right, so let's get the hell off of this live stream. All right, everyone. Hope you enjoyed your trip, as I know these players did, through the mad brain of Mr. Hobbs's Gamerhood and the God Tree. I thought it was an interesting thing and some cool things to run into. Did anyone take that poison? I guess we should ask. Or no.
You know what? If it's up for grabs, I'll take one or all of it.
All right.
I'll take a
Kiki
dose.
sounds like she needs that.
All right. 2 doses for Kiki and 1 dose for Pike. Unless you guys want to split one of the doses.
No, that's fine.
All right. And we'll say that, so let me roll on the quick table here. Okay. It does an additional 1d6 of damage if you use the poison on a blade. All righty. So there we go. That's how we do it in the Gamerhood. Everybody, it's better to burn out than to fade away.